yourself. Oh, wait. XQC was debating Ethan from H3H3, and I wanted to see some of it. Are they still going? They're debating on the whole Gamba thing. Train's in there.
I think again.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
explaining to
Don't you fucking
XQC that I can't have a high level conversation on all the facts about which games you're playing or which casinos. My main points that I want to make is that one, these are unregulated gambling sites. I don't know which websites you're explicitly gambling on, and we can try to fact.
Chat, what's your take on this? Is gambling okay on Twitch or no?
Your audience is older, but like, I mean,
IMO, in my professional opinion, I think it's fine as long as there are restrictions in place, i.e. age gating and stuff like that. I think it's. I don't think it's that big of a deal that people gamble on Twitch. It's the I have the same take on like. Yeah, I don't.
Ask you a question, okay? A very simple one. Have you sat through a 20-hour stream of mine? Just one of them.
No.
See, like, this is the problem. So, like, my issue before we even get to any of the other issues is
no, Val. No, I'm Andying Val. No, this isn't caught. No, Val. I'm reacting. No, thank you for the raid, brother. I appreciate it. How was stream?
These are the ones who have catered to 12-year-olds specifically for 5+
Yes, I think
these are the ones.
Minors can walk into a casino but can't online. Yeah, exactly. Like,
you're telling
as long as it's age gated, it's fine.
Us that we're doing, but we're not. So like that's my issue. If you sat through one of my streams, one of them, you would understand like the content itself, what I do, who I cater to. It is a
like people think that like some of it's rigged, but Train loses a lot of money.
The gambling.
I know he's paid for it and is probably in the green in general, but still.
Everywhere I go, off stream, on stream.
Almighty Penguin, what's up?
Like it's a whole different game. The people you're getting your information from, those streamers, they're gambling for the bag and only the bag. And that film money trash, I agree, that is immoral. Because at that point, it's not
gambling in any way is not good. I also hate when streamers gamble, win or lose during their games. Sad fact.
Okay. And you want to secure that 60K.
What do you mean? I'm not saying gambling is a good thing. I think gambling is okay in moderation. I think if you should not gamble under any circumstance unless you can take set amount of money you want to gamble and be completely fine with losing every cent of it. Like a selected amount of money.
There is a debate to be
I think gambling is completely fine as long as you're responsible because it destroys lives, dude. You have to. It's just like anything in moderation.
What
is casino gambling? Playing slot machines, which is I think what you do most of the time, right? Trainwreck.
I do, yes.
Trainwreck.
So is playing slot machines an ethical view of sport or activity to stream online? Period.
Yes.
I think it is.
No.
I think it is. I think it is.
Why would it not be?
But I'll give you one. Okay. I truly believe, and I've said this publicly as well.
Well, they're talking about actual gambling, Gus, online. Like a gambling money.
A Twitch watch party. I'm for that. I'm in support of that. I've been trying to push people who are under 18 out of my channel since the beginning of fucking time, okay? I clown these little 12-year-old fucks, okay? Fuck them kids, you understand? I don't want little 12-year-olds watching me. I don't want 16-year-olds watching me, even before gambling. Do you understand? Like, it's not me, it's not my style. I find it fucking weird to, like, if you see me at conventions, H3, you'll probably catch one 15-year-old walking up to me for a picture. You understand? It's not me.
Train, nobody walks you for pictures, though.
Okay.
Okay, Train can say this, but he definitely has an underage audience.
Like 18 plus or 21 plus.
As long as you limit yourself, exactly.
They're not doing that. Then the other issue itself, though, is beyond that is that it's the websites themselves. We don't know how legit these websites are.
We'll get there right now, but I want to address the other thing.
Well, then that's like a legality thing.
We're mixing people who are taking the sponsorship for the bag and promoting gambling while they themselves are not gambling or love gambling.
How much money do you get paid every month from them?
I get paid, I'd say, well, right now I'm down. Right now I'm...
How much do they pay you as a flat fee every month for fulfilling your contractual obligations to them?
I'll probably get in trouble for releasing it, but I'll tell you, $1 million. $1 million a month.
Damn! this.
1.8 million this month. So now you can see
God
how degenerate it is.
dang.
It's bad. And I don't push my
well,
affiliate
because
code.
it's gambling. Gambling is bad, and
Yeah,
you lose
and
money.
I don't-
As a concept,
Exactly.
that represents gambling. What he's trying to say, I think, is that what they're doing or not.
So real quick, earlier in the argument, okay?
I need a
I'm
new
sorry, sorry to cut you off.
job.
I want to make one more clarification just to set the groundwork here.
Uh-huh.
Do you also get a commission from the people that use your bonus code, right?
I get amount wagered, but I don't push the code at all, and I tell
It's
people
on your screen the whole time, right?
it is on my screen, but I tell people not
Yeah.
to gamble at all. Every hour.
I never gamble online though. See, that's the thing to me. Like, I've gone to the casino to WinStar several times, and it's fun, and I lose, but I don't know how it's fun to gamble online. Because, like, the fun of the casino is to, like, you know, the slot machines and stuff. You gamble online, that's CSGO skins, okay? That's, like, a different thing. I understand it seems like the same thing, but I mean, like, just straight up money. I'm talking about straight up money. I feel like gambling online is so lame. Yeah, never mind. I can't say anything, dude. I've opened so many CS:GO cases. God dang it.
Listen, I'm not selling a false reality like Phil streamers. I'm not pushing
What's
my
up, Turbo?
Let me tell you,
It's better that you're doing that. I agree.
I'm talking about actual gambling online. I think that's silly.
Pushing my code and
I would never play slots online with real money. I think that's silly.
Wait. I am not selling a false reality that they can be like me and win hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Therefore, they should use my code. All of this stuff is immoral and wrong. Do you understand? I am gambling on a site because I gamble anyways, and they're paying me to gamble on their site because they want me to be on their site. The people who gamble already are the ones that will be converted. Do you understand?
Can I ask you?
So gambling on a site is to convert people who are already gambling without me. Anyone who does not gamble, I push as much as I can not to get anybody to touch this shit. And I tell them the truth, and you can watch. Hey, no, H3, wait. If you watched my streams, if anything, my stream is most authentic
Oh
in
yeah,
the
I'm
gambling
just
world.
chatting.
Why? Because it doesn't sell false realities. My last 8 days, I've lost 8 hours straight. I lost. Do you understand? When you watch a clip of me winning $1 million, I have an issue with that because you're judging off one 30-second clip.
It doesn't look that fun. Yeah, it doesn't. I love watching. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love watching Train gamble, but there is no way I could put money in on a screen and roll it like that.
Because it doesn't fit your narrative to sell the show that you need to be successful.
What is this? They're talking about the whole gambling on Twitch thing, Turbo.
I don't think
They're debating about it.
Losing money. First of all, it's better.
Book.
I agree.
I'm playing Death's Door. I just wanted to hear this debate.
And it's better. But
Democracy.
you're deluding yourself.
What's up, Billy?
To making yourself.
El Fishy. What's going on? Aiden Ross and Train are the two biggest gamblers on Twitch.
That it's okay that in that regard.
I don't have a huge problem with Aiden Ross.
It is better. It's more.
I think he just has a lot of bad takes.
If you just care about gambling,
this is Twitch history? No, this is actually a pretty big deal. Because, like,
I have a point.
he's raising his hand like it's class.
A living example in the call right now.
I think the whole gambling thing is a big bubble on Twitch right now.
We have a great example here.
Yeah, I give Turbo VIP.
I'm a living example of exactly what you're saying. My first 1 day, 2 day, unsponsored,
Turbo, you get a diamond.
raw balance, just pure degenerate, right?
You better tread carefully. You shouldn't express opinion right now. Wait, why?
The first sponsor was no difference at all. All I have to do is just hashtag add it. No difference in
Fishy, how's your day?
behavior.
I'm doing good. How are you?
No deliverables. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Let's hear it, Acid.
Literally nothing. For a payment later on, right? Now, if you compared that to the stream the day before, that was just pure gambling, right? Where do you draw the line? Where do you draw it?
I think he lost both of
I don't have
them.
a code on screen or a code at the bottom or fucking.
Yeah, that's the thing, Turbo. Is like kids seeing that and then going and gambling.
You're not being paid to do it. It's much better.
No.
Or like getting more people addicted to it.
The second it was paid, but nothing changed. Nothing changed.
Yeah, the Pokemon MOBA came out. I was really considering streaming it.
Is pettiness. And you listen. I'm gonna break down.
No,
what
no,
you
no, 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 no.
No, think about
No, it's a very clear distinction.
No, it's not. It's not. Think about this. Okay?
I feel like this is a stun lock thing. Like they're never gonna come to a conclusion because you either have a problem with it or you don't. You know what I mean? Like, is there even a solution to this?
You guys aren't getting it.
You're telling me your argument would change because I don't have a banner?
Can you
or
stop
I'm not
sitting on my
sponsored?
mouse,
There you
cat?
go. That's what I'm saying.
If that would change your argument.
Yeah,
it's
right,
not
Brandon? Like, I feel like it will
it's
never.
for the fucking show.
It'll just circle
It's still
around
wrong. I
forever.
didn't say it's okay. I said it's better. Because
man.
you're saying I'm in it for the love of the game. I don't care. I play with my own money, which is great, which is nice and all. But you're still getting paid $1 million a month. And how much are you making on your code, by the way?
Dirt cheap compared to what I
yeah.
get paid. Dirt cheap. In 3 months, I made $250K. In 3
Okay.
months, that's
Okay.
nothing. Do you
Well,
understand?
it makes it a lot easier to make gambling look like a sustainable activity when you're getting $1 million a month from the platform to do it. If you weren't being paid by the platform to gamble there, first of all, you wouldn't
That's
be
a
sitting there
crazy
playing
amount.
on
Jesus
stuff.
fucking.
God,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
literally.
by the way, 250,000 is a lot of money, by the way.
Shove a dildo up my ass. Listen, how
I don't
can
know anything about dildos up the ass, but $250,000 is a lot of money.
how can you tell me? How can you tell me that I'm making it?
I mean,
look
dude, 250,000 is pocket change when you're trained and you gamble away like 100,000 an hour.
Okay, you tell me, how can you play every day and lose millions and millions and millions? Are you worth $100 million? How much are you worth? Where's all this fucking money come from?
I have a lot of investments in crypto. What the fuck?
Okay.
What is it your? So now you want to get into why I have money? Who the fuck are you? The IRS? Like what the fuck?
Most people can't sustain losing millions of dollars a month. That doesn't seem like a sustainable.
No, Train has talked about it before. Train has said that he has like a bunch of Bitcoin and like had Bitcoin before it blew up.
What's the deal? Have you watched the stream? It's not sustainable whatsoever. It's gambling. Gambling is degenerate. Do you understand?
This
Suggest you
argument
get some help,
is
my
dumb.
friend.
Is that
Wait,
if somebody wants to
don't
lose all their
gamble.
money, that
Dude,
means they
it feels
can't
like
gamble.
Ethan and Train are like arguing, and X is like outside. He's like, guys,
Streams H3.
You do.
Realize you would, yeah.
You
Because,
gamble to make money.
yeah, because I'm fucking addicted and I'm a fucking idiot. But it's not sustainable. I've lost the last 8 days.
I would recommend. I hear you. I hear everything you're
Oh my
saying.
god, I'm so triggered.
Okay, let's take a moment and just take a breath.
No, because listen, I'm triggered for this reason. You literally just told me.
You're deluded, bro. You know everything you're doing is wrong, and you don't want to give it up
That's
because
not
you're
the-
addicted to
Okay,
it.
yeah, I'm gonna be the referee. I'm gonna be the referee. Train is triggered. Okay, because you're talking about something serious. He throws real facts and concrete evidence at you, and you throw curveballs and nonchalance at him, and it upsets him.
Evidence. He says, well, how am I making it look like a sustainable hobby? And I says,
Here's
how
what
are you managing to lose $3 million a month? It does. I don't know many people with that kind of money to throw away.
You just said. You just said. I gamble on stream and get paid for it to make
Yeah.
it look like a sustainable hobby. That's what
No.
that's what you just said. And what I responded with was earlier you admitted you have not watched one of my streams. If you had watched one of my streams, you
But
would
I
know.
understand you
you
don't
know-
beautify it.
They had Aiden Ross on,
You would understand.
but like 1v3'd him.
In no
And Aiden
way,
Ross is not a
shape,
debate
or
lord.
Form do my streams in any capacity
I already agreed with that, dude.
gambling, let me finish, represent gambling to be sustainable or even break even.
Just
So
stop
do not
making money.
spit bullshit.
Then we
when
can see how
spit-
unsustainable it really is.
Oh my God! You listen. In the beginning before I met you or talked to you, I had this inkling feeling you're doing this for a show. Now that I'm sitting here talking to you and telling you this stuff, and your responses are these, I know for a fact it's a show. Like this is.
Ethan's really bad at
insane.
like listening,
My
I feel
honest
like.
human to human advice is that I really think that you need help with your gambling addiction.
Okay.
Like it just sounds like in a really real way that you are in a really bad spot. It's hurting you. And it sounds like you do have a lot of money invested from crypto, which is amazing. And I don't think anyone wants you to lose your ass doing this because
Yeah, it's just
gambling,
weird.
you're gonna lose everything. And
So-
and the people watching
Like
are gonna lose
him
everything too if
caring
they
about
gamble.
Train
What is
shouldn't.
this, Dr. Phil?
Yeah,
You guys,
well-
come on, man.
The original
Well, I don't
argument-
know where else to go with this. I mean, dude, I don't know what to
I
say.
feel like
I mean,
Ethan ran out of stuff to say. He's like, bro, you need help.
Okay, well, listen, I'll tell you what.
Hang on, I'm gonna do a poll.
because that's what I'm hearing through it is that you're basically saying I have
Is
a
gambling
very
on Twitch
severe
okay?
addiction to gambling.
with
That's what I'm hearing, and I feel
restrictions?
bad for you. I hope I really
Yes,
want
no.
you to, because I mean,
Vote in
that's
the
way
poll,
you're
chat.
rationalizing it to me.
Vote in the poll.
This is, okay.
I'm not rationalizing. I'm telling you what the fact.
I found a 3080. Should I cop it or is it not worth? Yes, buy it and then
Okay,
turn
I
around
feel
and
like,
resell it for
the
200
points
more
were made,
because you
I think they
can.
were very simple. There's no sugar.
I'm not a
of what
financial
gambling is,
advisor
right?
though.
And
Yes.
at one point,
Yes.
at one point, there's a very clear show, okay, that there isn't money being made, at least through the absolute raw gambling of it, right? And if he wants to throw his money away, I mean,
It's impossible to
we
find
can
a 3080
speak
right
about,
now.
You know, fucking, oh yeah, you shouldn't do that or whatever. I get that. Yeah, you shouldn't. But if he wants to, I mean, you can't. I mean, I think you're allowed to.
Can.
Exactly.
Of course.
Oh my God, he has 100,000
It
viewers.
boils down to him saying this. What I'm doing,
And H3 is
I'm
32.
being very honest.
Oh my gosh.
We agree. I'm not. I acknowledge that when you stream, I've seen clips. You are very upfront about the reality of.
Oh,
gambling,
YouTube has some
okay?
ads that straight up are scams.
Yes. And so, but you're saying that because
Mature
I'm
content
upfront
barrier.
and
If they don't,
honest
they should
about
get. Yeah,
the
exactly.
realities of gambling, that I'm not glorifying, I'm not beautifying it. But that makes it okay. And while I will,
No, I have not said that. I have not said
It's
that.
also
So
there's
if
a
it's
yeah,
not
like
okay, then
Brandon.
why'd
There's
you do
also
it?
like a responsibility
Wait,
on
no,
a parent
this is
to
very
like
important.
monitor
Why
what a
don't
kid
why?
watches.
No, listen.
Listen.
I know vaping is not.
If like a 13 or 14-year-old is able to A, both watch a stream meant for 18 plus, and B, is able to deposit money into a site that they shouldn't be able to and gamble that money, then there is nowhere near enough parenting going on there.
Not sustainable. It is not okay. Do not put a single dollar in. You will fucking lose. And I say it over and over. And I show it with action. It's not like I'm sitting there winning and then saying don't gamble. In that way, it would be performative.
Meant to be
You're right.
babysitters, yeah.
But I am losing.
It would be
and
another
losing and
thing if
losing,
Train
but I'm
tried to
having a good
cater to
time.
like kids or
I
something.
don't think the
But he doesn't.
outcome should justify the route in this scenario. It just I think it's irrelevant to even talk about it.
okay, but you're saying I'm not saying you're saying it's okay. You acknowledge that what you're doing is not okay, right? But at the same time,
Hi, Bluebird.
you're saying because you're up front, you're justifying yourself doing these streams. I'm saying that it doesn't justify the stream. And so that's where we're disagreeing. Just because you're upfront about how bad it is, it doesn't justify you doing it. The fact that you're self-aware about it does not absolve you of what you're doing.
We're not. First of all, I'm not looking to be absolved. That's number one.
There's
I
an
feel like
issue of
that's like
should
a
you be
straw
doing
man
it
argument.
or should you not be doing it? I think you should not be doing it. The fact that you're self-aware about it does not change
Even
my
follow
opinion about
Brandon.
if you should be doing it
Even
or
follow
not.
BS
Yeah,
Barley, I think,
listen,
as well.
and you have every right to have the opinion to think I shouldn't be doing it. Where we disagree,
Kurama,
is
what's going
you
on?
spitting bullshit to try and somehow solidify why I shouldn't be doing it.
I wish
You
Train's
understand?
cam
So
was
you're
on.
trying to change why I shouldn't be doing it from your opinion to some sort of fact because it's rigged, it's a scam, you know, there's weird shit going on. That's
I'm
the
playing
problem,
Death's Door.
you understand? But if you think I should
I'm still gonna play Death's Door.
that's completely fine. I know gambling's fucking bad. I say it every day.
We're watching the
It is a
presidential
terrible
debate.
Fucking thing. You will never fucking win. You'll be lucky to break even. That's the real gambling.
Chat, I'm gonna
Breaking even is
stream
winning
the
some fucking
every
amount.
presidential
And you
debate
will
from now
always
on.
fucking lose.
Those get
Long
so
run,
many
you'll
views.
always
It's
lose.
free
Even if you get
content.
lucky and get a hit in the beginning, you're still bound to come back and lose all of it. And
Actually,
more
let's be
of it.
honest. If
I-
there's
I-
not a
I-
reality
gambling.
star
You're-
running for
yeah, it's
president
true, but
I enjoy
in the
it. I
future,
gamble. I don't
they'll
think that's
probably
because
be
I'm
boring.
transparent. It's okay. No, it's not okay. But I enjoy gambling. The difference is you think the streamers.
You gonna buy a
talk
Demon
to,
Slayer? Oh, I'm
they're
streaming
gambling
Demon
not
Slayer
because
game
they
day
love it.
one, baby.
They're gambling because they're getting paid for it. Do you understand? And that is a larger problem because none of it is transparent. And there is fucking.
I agree that's a bigger problem.
Do you understand that? That's a huge problem.
Why are you having a
Yeah.
moral and
Yeah,
existential
you-
crisis?
Okay, you as a streamer, you losing or winning, okay, doesn't justify shit. Okay, it just doesn't. It's about the way you do it and what you portray while doing it. Okay, when I did my first gambling stream, I said, guys, I just bought 30K worth of crypto from Train. That money is lost. We already lost it. I didn't buy a fucking car or a lamp or a fucking bed.
A
I bought a
lamp.
fucking
He
piece-
goes
a-
from
a-
car
a
to
fucking-
lamp.
I legitimately 30K. It's already lost. But let's have a good time with it, right? That's how I portrayed it. Because
Wait,
that's
Train
exactly
says,
how
"Do
it
you
was.
understand?" Tilts me.
The problem.
Train's
is, the
kind of
problem
Papega,
is it these
but I
other
get what he
dudes,
means.
That kind of like massive, like they're not being
Like he should have the ability.
about what's happening.
He should have the ability
I'm
to
buying
stream on
5K,
Twitch
right?
because he has the freedom to, as long as it's fine.
That's fine with it.
In fact, I feel like if Ethan has this big of a problem with it, he doesn't have a problem with Train. He has a problem with Twitch because their TOS allows gambling. So why is it Train's fault that he follows TOS? Dude, I don't know how Aiden Ross got famous. He literally just hangs out with famous people. I don't know. I don't know who he is. I think he got famous in like 2K. I'm pretty sure he played 2K.
But there's degrees. So people are doing it way worse.
There's the degrees. And Trainwreck, I'll say this.
Trainwreck.
If you disclose how much you're getting paid,
He did.
You can verify that the websites you are playing on are regulated by like legitimate gambling commissions.
Yeah, let's talk about the casino now.
That's the problem he has with it.
Hold on. If you can verify that it's all legit, over the table, and governed by legit gambling commissions, if you disclose how much you're being paid by them, and then I would say that's as close to clean about it and upfront about it as you can be. And it sounds like you are pretty upfront, and I agree that there are obviously layers to it. Like take what Aiden Ross is doing. That's the worst case because he's not using his own money. His fans are especially
Aiden Ross's fans are super young.
And he doesn't care.
I didn't have a problem with hot tub streamers, okay? The problem is the fact that Twitch doesn't know how to like take a stand on something, because their rules are like you can skirt the line really easily, and then it could be, oh well, that's bannable or that's not. It's 9 times out of 10, it's just because Twitch doesn't have concrete TOS enough.
60K a month, let's say 60K a month or 80K a month, whatever the fuck it is. They pay you, and then what they do is they want you to keep that money protected. So what they do is every stream they give you deposits of $5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Oh, trust me, I'm a dude, 2 ads. I'm a regular in the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category. Trust me, I'm a. It kind of looks like this is the commercial. I'm a regular, okay? It's not my whole recommended, okay? Okay, it's not. You know what I can't do though? Dude, I tuned in. No more ads for partner? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, true. I thought when you're live, you don't get ads on other streams. This is a scamaz. Dude, I don't get how people like the ear licking. Ah, it bothers me with headphones on. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wait, it can't get recommended? Like the pools, hot tubs, beaches category can't? Yeah, I thought I was supposed to not get ads. This is a scamaz. No, ASMR and ear licking are 2 different things. I get that ASMR ear licking is a thing. It's too much for me. It's too much.
You're absolutely entitled.
Hasan, do you guys
And you're absolutely entitled to you saying that it is okay and doing it up until it could be
What's up, Connor?
or something, whatever.
What is ear licking ASMR?
We need to remain,
I bet Amaranth's doing it right now. Let's go see.
Remain rooted in reality, where we know there's.
Oh, she's not live.
That are like,
it's like where they lick the mic.
Right, where some at the very bottom of the.
Wait, I think she's doing it. Oh no, she's. Let me find one. Hang on. I'll find one. Just because Vanessa. Oh, I found one already. Okay, I can't. That's about as much as I can handle.
Is when you guys use broad terms
is all the
and
same,
you.
though, man.
Yeah, no, it's not. You lump us with the fuckers that sell an idea.
Hey, don't blame me. Vanessa asked.
Yeah.
Vanessa asked.
You're lumping the scum lords.
Amaranth does
with
it, yeah.
Scam lords. You're doing
But she only does it once you're at a certain amount of subs.
Like,
Oh, Hasan's here.
Ocean, right? Like,
Hasan joined.
I mean, like, you're doing it one way, he's doing another way. Yours is a little better, but
that's
ultimately,
a slippery slope.
No, it's not ear licking category. It's just in the ASMR category.
Oh, what's next, Ethan? I opened 10 loot boxes. I'm going to jail. What the fuck?
If you want to get the argument,
why not? Why not?
Talk about everything.
Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we hear
It's
you.
all
but-
bad. Guess what?
Okay,
Surprise! It's all bad.
first of all, slippery slope is
All
a
bad.
fallacious argument.
Just
You
because
can't
No,
use
it's
that as a
not.
logical
things in the
fallacy.
world
Oh, no.
doesn't mean that what you're doing
The
is
real
bad.
debate lord Hasan has joined.
Okay,
Slippery slope is a very good
Hasan,
argument
are you
here.
there?
no,
I can't hear
slippery
anyone
slope
now.
is
I can't hear-
literally
I can't
a
hear
logical
XQC or
fallacy.
Hasan.
It's like
Hold on.
making
him.
an argument.
What's up,
about, like,
ladies,
any
Gar?
laws
How you
that can be
been?
bastardized
Hi,
for, like,
Star.
laws.
I can't hear you.
A coop, what's going on?
More than the
I
5
hear you,
syllables,
so
nobody's gonna follow you.
you too. I don't know why
Well, you
can't.
just said slippery slope. It's a debate.
Is
Yeah,
what
but if
about
you
it,
use
though? You're
words
saying,
that
what
more than
about this?
5
You're
syllabuses,
saying,
we're not
what
gonna
about-
follow.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna
syllabi-
I'm gonna be back. I'm
Let's
gonna.
fucking-
Wait, is that a term?
What is that?
Isn't it syllabi?
Hasan is talking with him too, so I feel like there's some cross debating going
Why is there not? But I can't hear everyone. What's going on? I can't hear anybody.
I don't think you can stream in a
me? Hello?
casino, can
Hear
you?
Trainwreck.
Don't they like not allow?
so real
Oh
quick
wait,
as
no,
well,
it's
can
just
I
at the
hear you?
table.
While we figure
Like you
this
can't
out-
have your phone out at the table. You can
Okay,
stream in a
so-
casino,
I'm
right?
Sorry. Hold on one sec.
I-
That's
feel
what
like-
they.
Yeah, well,
That's
I'll-
what train should do. Is just go to a casino and sit there all day streaming.
promoting to kids to gambling just being bad in general, right? Like, and I think
I want Train to turn his camera
No,
on,
That'd be
bro.
advice.
yeah, but the primary argument used to kind of like
It's like Among Us.
muddy the waters is that we're sitting here and you've included me in
Sus?
this, which I find odd because I'm probably one of the few streamers that caters to a much older audience. Are there kids watching? Sure, but I'm not catering to them. I'm trying to get them out as much as I can, and if Twitch gives me
It
more
seems
tools,
like
I'll get them
Ethan's
out
never
altogether,
listening.
right? So we need to figure out what you're talking about here. Are you talking about?
No, I'm
people
playing
who are
Death's
catering to
Door.
children
I
and
was
promoting to
sidetracked. I
children,
wanted to listen to
knowing
this.
they're promoting to children? Or are we talking
This is
about
the future
gambling
of
just bad in
Twitch.
general, and even if you're streaming
This
to
is
an
the
older audience,
presidential
it should be
debate of
gone.
the future
Right,
of
I need to
Twitch.
figure out where this is going, because I feel like the argument has evolved since I got here.
Yes, that's what happens generally with conversations. Look, there's different layers that we've debated it all. I mean, I
Yeah, but
don't
it's
need to
only evolved
relitigate.
because I've gotten here.
I don't
right?
need to go back and relitigate every single point. Let me just try to get Hasan's mic working.
Can
Hold
you
on one
guys
sec.
hear me or no?
Yeah, we hear you.
I mean,
You
everyone
can
else
hear
can hear
him?
me. I think it's an
What's up, Harrison?
problem,
Why can't
probably.
we hear
No,
him?
no, no.
My favorite G Fuel flavor, hype sauce. I like hype sauce and then strawberry banana.
Audio is not scuffed. It's yours, you fucker. Fix your shit, you pussy. It's yours.
No, there's
No,
probably
it's yours.
there's probably
I want to hear it. It's yours. The fuck.
Listen, there's probably a problem with getting it into Ethan's
No, he
speakers
does
or
have a
ears or
point,
something.
Dan. If we can't hear,
Yeah,
I
he might be right.
I used to watch H3H3.
It probably
Um,
is, yeah.
I used to, like when he did like skid videos. I just didn't like his podcast. I don't know.
Turn off your camera.
Turn off your
Turn off
camera
your
and
camera,
enable on
sorry.
your
I don't know.
And then leave the call and come
Can you
back
hear
in.
me now?
Leave the call and come back in.
I'm just not a fan of his
XQC is a
podcast.
Pro at troubleshooting.
I
on
never
Zoom.
I don't have a problem with Ethan, but I could not stand Trisha. What's her name? Paytas. That's why I never watched Frenemies. I couldn't stand her. It was H3H3. He's a really OG YouTuber. Like I said, I watched all his videos whenever he was like the OG. I like Vape Nash, dude. That was a classic.
Decent job with the production here.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
he's a
know.
smart guy. People just don't,
Just everything I've
I
ever
think he's
seen
wrong.
about
He's very
Trisha
smart. I
is
like-
just
I like
nauseating.
Oh, thanks, man. I like Ethan sometimes.
Thank you. Sometimes I'll start with that.
I
That's a good
slipped
way.
it in there. Maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, let's just forget about it.
Okay,
I wouldn't
Hasan,
really
what do you
say
wanna
he's been on the decline. I think he still
Okay,
pulls
Uh,
pretty insane
First and
views.
foremost, I think that gambling streams, especially when it comes to slot streams, are really bad. I've been saying this since day one. This is my day one argument. I think it's
Slots.
terrible. And if you want to understand why it's terrible, look no further than Trainwrecks' own personal experience. Train, do you
Facts.
want other people to be subjected to the same experience that you yourself have subjected yourself to? Because the
Because it's
reason why
fun.
you get paid $1 million a month from Stake is not because they're fucking idiots, but because obviously there is a return on their investment there where a bunch of people are getting caught up in a similar problem.
Hasan,
That's the issue at hand.
if you use that as a content pivot or a content guide for you, no content will ever make sense. If you say, "Oh,
Why?
because I feel like it's it's just an odd argument.
It is, and
Why is it-
also,
No,
I'll
I don't
add
think it's
this.
an odd
No,
argument.
it's not.
I love
it's
hearing
not an argument at all.
XQC
There's a
debate
reason
because
why-
it's stuff
there's a
like you
reason
wouldn't
why,
ever hear anyone else ever
There's a
say.
reason why there's so much regulation
I'll tell you
around
the reason.
gambling.
I like
on
Hassan.
alcohol and other
Sometimes
vices, right?
he
He's
First, let me
answering
respond.
a question that
it's
was
almost
posed
like
then.
he uses
First,
Let
let me
us on.
respond. No.
It's almost like he
Hasan, ask me a
explains
question.
things too
Hasan, ask me a
much
question first.
to where
Did
like
not?
it's hard
Yes,
to
he did.
follow.
So let me answer the question from
Don't do that,
Hasan
Ethan.
asked
Come
me.
back.
XQC
And then
actually,
he
yeah,
asked
Willie
me
actually
to
has pretty
respond to
similar
his.
hair to
So
XQC.
let me answer your question.
What you
The way
doing,
I
little
go
kitty
about
cat?
it, from when I talk to him,
What you
okay,
doing?
I stay transparent as possible, and I show the reality of gambling on my stream. You understand? By not taking any of this bullshit, shady deals, no fake money.
XQC's a
I
good-looking
show
dude.
new
What do you
people
mean?
Who might have not seen gambling before, the real bullshit of gambling.
I just
You
like to
lose,
look at
and
Hasan.
you'll be
Yeah,
very,
get
very,
in
very
line,
lucky to
buddy.
even break even. It is a terrible thing. I have a good time. Just wait. The people
She's
that are
staring
being,
at me.
paid, you know, or me getting
You
paid
little
to
kitty
gamble on their
cat.
site, the people targeted aren't new people. It's people.
Willie's
who are
hair is
using
better.
the
Yeah,
other
you know
sites
why?
that are
Because
gambling
Willie actually
regardless.
showers.
You understand?
This
Those
is
people are looking to be.
I don't
transferred
think
onto
XQC
that are
showered in a
gamblers
while.
Like me, any new people. That's why constantly I
Do
talk
people are heavily disliking
and
this one? Hasan is
constantly
one of
I stay
them. Why do
transparent
you
about how
dislike
shitty
Hasan?
gambling is.
What's
My
the cat's name? Her
gambling,
name's
okay, or me
Charlie.
gambling,
You're
a big
can't
baby.
possibly be
Do it
making
as
an
it
argument
gets.
that like what
This
you're doing is a
is
positive, right? Like
Okay.
No,
about
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not
like
saying it's
educating
positive.
people
I'm
on the terrible side of
I am
gambling,
not-
right? That's not what you're saying.
No, 100%. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
If this is unquantifiable, and I think it's rerouting the damage elsewhere. When I think it's like a blanket thing. I think it's across.
There
the
are
board.
some videos where she
Now let me-
meows a
let me just
lot in the
explain another
background.
thing. As far as like the slippery slope argument goes, right? There are certain things that are completely regulated and even restricted to advertise.
I question your
Twitch,
taste
on
in
every other
men?
platform.
What?
For example,
What are you
a lot of these
talking
gambling
about?
Streams would not fly, especially ones where like they're staking you. They would not fly on
Wait,
YouTube.
am
It
I
would
wrong in
just
saying
not- that would
XQC
not
can
happen.
be a
How is that?
good-looking
The reason
dude
why
when
we're
he
able to do that here
tries?
is because the only reason why we're able to do that on Twitch is because Twitch does not regulate it.
Why do we
Now,
care?
that's the
The amount of
YouTube
channel
law?
points you have is
What?
concerning.
No,
What?
When has
It's not.
YouTube became
What
the
are you talking
bubble of our
about?
existence?
No, I'm
I'm
not.
gonna-
I'm
I'm
not
gonna go out
saying
there on
that.
I don't know what you
and do
mean.
some shit. But do they do it on YouTube?
No,
Let me go-
I used to have 250,000 and I gambled them all.
Where was this
what
argument
is
for
it?
So this is
What
my
this
build-up.
line? What is that?
Did Cutie
Can
Cinderella
I
not bring
make-
up
can I
that
finish my
YouTube will...
point? Can I finish my point? Hold on.
Sure.
Just hold on.
Okay.
The reason why
Chat,
said
stop bullying me for my
regulations
channel
exist
points. I watch
is
XQC a
because
lot.
of the incalculable harm that
Whenever
it does
whenever
in
I'm
promoting
editing,
dangerous vice like
I
gambling,
always have a stream on.
sometimes to even
Always.
younger audiences. It's not even a think of the kids.
Dude said
argument
critical
at that
is
point. It's
fine.
that it is still
Oh,
a
hang on a
bad
second.
and wrong thing to do.
YouTube
and I think
does
your
have
personal
Hang on a
experience-
second.
It's not. It's
Hang on a
YouTube
second.
is-
Where's the one of
YouTube
him
still
toasting bread or
demonetizes
something,
and
or
punishes
breading or
the
putting
streamers
putting
for
something on
doing
bread?
that.
Hurts them. It's not like they're
Where's the
getting
picture of
paid
Charlie
hundreds of
putting
thousands,
putting
not millions,
putting
$500.
like
But no,
butter
they
on
don't get the
toast?
code in the description. Oh,
Where's the
no.
picture?
What are we gonna
No, they're
do?
not. They
Fuck
don't have
off.
the-
What is
the
that
code,
argument?
that's it.
Fuck
Why do you
off.
think-
Where's the
restricted, that's
picture?
it.
No,
Why do you
there's
think there are restrictions around gambling
Dude,
streams and,
dude,
and slot streams?
Tell
and
me,
just gambling in
tell
general?
me he's
Like,
not a good-looking
why do you
dude.
think
Are
have
you
to leave
serious?
a certain-
Are
why
you-
do have to leave a certain state
Vanessa, I think I have a
to
better
gamble
taste in
freely
men
on
than you, and I'm
gambling
straight.
website? Why don't you go to a regular
Are you
sweepstakes
serious?
website, for example?
Because American laws are the way they are, and
You must be
Do you understand
shoddy,
why there are laws
trifling.
around this?
Must be from Dirty
the
Docks.
same way that there's laws with drinking, smoking, right?
Agreed.
Right. It's
Agreed.
a vice. It causes
If we're
damage.
gonna bring up-
It causes damage to people, their
Would you do an
families,
affiliate? Would
their
you do an
mental
affiliate
health.
code?
It's
Would you
dangerous.
do an affiliate code for smoking cigarettes on stream if you were paid enough money?
I don't
And-
know.
and-
You were the one sitting here the other day with Miskif was Friday Fireballs, and you didn't seem to thought that bringing that up
I'm
would
asking
be
you a
an
question.
issue.
Yeah.
No,
There's
I'm
a
fighting
difference
back.
between
Answer me.
alcohol and cigarettes. Would you?
Oh, there is.
There's a difference.
And there's still
I can't.
regulation.
No,
there's
backpedal.
still regulation
Oh,
surrounding.
Backpedal and up in this bitch. Come on.
Pedal. I'm
hold on,
asking you a
hold on,
direct
hold on,
question,
hold on,
and
hold
instead of answering it, you're deflecting. Would
Let
you
Hasan
smoke
talk,
a
at least.
cigarette on stream or multiple bogues on stream, and then tell your
Backpedal
fans,
Andy!
like, XQC, codename Juicer, if you use the affiliate code, you can get a fucking Marlboro.
His
Red.
Ryan
we
Reynolds.
don't do that for gambling,
it's
though. We
there,
don't
bro.
do that. We
It is
talk about...
there.
No.
That's why
And
you're
as
being
far
paid
as,
a
it is
million
as far as
not-
the,
it is
and as
not
far as the
a com-
drinking alcohol goes, as far as the unethical
Oh,
nature of
yikes.
like alcoholic content or whatever, I don't know how Miskif's audience demographic, but
Oh
I've
no!
worked with,
No, you
I've
don't get to
worked-
do that.
I have worked
No!
with, and
It's
also
not-
on top
no,
of that,
you do not.
wait.
You don't.
He
get to
knows
do that.
Miskif's
No,
audience
no,
is
no,
young.
No, you won't. You no,
Wait,
you're,
hold on.
you're getting
Respond when
us.
he's done.
You're not gonna
Respond when
pay.
he's
You're not
done.
gonna pay the age. Go ahead.
Okay, stop mauling.
I have
Stop
to
mauling. Just
tweet.
listen.
Respond when
I
Hasan's
can't speak
done.
specifically for Misgift situation, okay? But there's 2 points I'm going to make. Number one, in most circumstances, when you are promoting alcohol, the alcohol provider that is buying gambling on your inventory will request your demographics to ensure that a certain percentage of it is above the age of 21 or 18 if applicable to the international audience. Now, I don't know if that's the case, but regardless, if
His face.
literally mainlining Fireball and getting fucking absolutely wasted and then drunk driving, he would literally, if he was doing that on
wait a
stream,
minute.
he would get banned. He would
Wait.
get absolutely fucking
XQC's
banned.
up to 111K.
Unironically got banned.
Ethan's
for
at
being
33.
Sloppy as shit and completely
It's
fucking straight up drunk. He got
Hassan's
banned.
at 55.
It's a self-harm rule.
It's like
Hassan,
200K
not a
plus
fucking
viewers
ethics,
watching this right
morals,
now.
Or law rule. You can't. You can't
We
just
have
not
60
self-
right here.
because that's self-harm.
43. We have 43 right here.
Wait, what's the ethics and the morality behind self-harm? Why can't you show self-harm on Twitch then? Except for slots, apparently. But why can't you show self-harm on
Is
Twitch?
Mizkiff watching?
No, you don't get to. You don't get to do that.
Okay, come on. Answer my question.
Mizkiff has 40K? Oh my gosh. There's like 250,000 people watching this.
Don't matter.
No, it does matter. It
I
absolutely
do
does matter.
not understand that their full implications.
Those reasons are literally the reason why we are having this conversation to begin with around morality and ethics.
Why can't you make?
Self-harm is not allowed on the content because it promotes a horrifyingly destructive set of behaviors that if an impressionable audience
Soda's watching too? Oh my god.
Fucking engage in self-harm.
The
Now,
ultimate
that's precisely why
consequence.
getting fucked up.
You cannot.
That's precisely why getting fucked up on alcohol to a degree where you're like you literally can't comprehend or can't work around and walk around will get you banned because again
Hasan,
to your impressionable audience regardless of age that is really
Day after leg day is
destructive
not fun.
Now go
You
on.
having trouble
would
walking,
get
bud?
banned if you did the same thing with water. If you were to conduct in a way that would self-harm you or kill you with water, you'd get banned just as much.
Try
as
Netty,
you
what's
would
up?
With alcohol, the end game possible worst outcome is irrelevant.
What?
It's irrelevant.
Water is not an addictive substance. It's
You
one
get-
that you need for
Oh my
survival,
fucking
whereas
God.
alcohol is a vice, which is a more applicable. Which is a more applicable argument in this situation.
You jumped. You jumped.
Do you unironically think that
You
think that self-harm?
jumped. Nope. You jumped from drinking alcohol to dying on stream. You made that jump. I
Dying
didn't do
on
that.
stream? I didn't say dying on stream is bannable.
Yeah, I said
drinking
self-harm.
alcohol to a degree where you are so sloppy drunk.
Dude, Train hasn't said anything in a long time.
Wait, I can't hear you.
You made that jump. I didn't. You did it.
It's so crazy. Like as soon as
And even then-
XQC and I joined the call, we have went from streamers promoting a scam to kids to some like 17 other evolved fucking arguments that I've never heard you guys like. It's the craziest. It's like anything to get your narrative across. It's the weirdest shit I've heard in my life.
No, my
The
narrative has been
weirdest shit.
consistent
What's
since
up
day
with
one.
timeout?
I don't even know if slots or stake is or the slot machines that they utilize, the IP that they use, which is a third-party IP. I don't even know if they're scammable or not.
Why can't they just
I
take
don't
turns
care.
and
It
make their
doesn't matter to me
arguments?
If they're scammable or
Okay.
not. I don't know. I don't even know why we're talking about
Can we
this.
time out?
I never made that assertion, but I do
Well,
totally understand why Ethan, given all of his previous experience with like CS:GO,
The answer to
and
that
all this
question
other
would
shit,
fix a lot of
that-
things in life.
would reasonably come to that assertion.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
It is not.
He
listen,
did what I said
listen.
earlier. He's doing it. He's
Jesus
lumping
Christ.
it. He's ringing that
Yeah,
bell.
you cannot
ding,
lump
ding,
that.
ding,
You
ding, ding,
understand?
ding, ding,
Saying-
ding.
I am not even
No,
saying that. I never
saying-
made that assertion.
That's
But I
what-
do think it's a reasonable one to speculate on, given
Yes,
the
but when-
previous examples of it.
But when Ethan says when Ethan very subtly
I went to the-
and
dude,
kind of in a general way
I was
doesn't
an adult
specify
today.
what
I went
he
to the
means
gym,
and
went
what
to
he's
the
talking
grocery
about when he
store,
says,
mowed my
in
lawn.
wait, let me finish. In
I'm
my
so
past,
specific.
I did it all.
when you say in my past, I have dealt with these.
What's up, Magnus? They're
gambling
debating about the whole
institutions,
gambling on Twitch
and
thing.
They can rig their stuff, right? You need to specify. You were in this CS:GO world. No shit, they can rig their
Oh.
shit. They made their own slots. They made
it
their
was
own
an
fucking
unregulated
spins.
gambling site.
Yeah,
It
but
They
wasn't
made their own
CS:GO.
shit.
Train-
There's
train-
providers here that are.
Yeah, they don't
What's
get
up,
that here though. They don't get that. I explained this already.
Look,
They
at the
didn't
end of
get
the
it.
day, dude, it boils down to we all agree it's wrong, right? We all agree it's fucked up, right?
I don't think Train does. but I don't
Train
know.
said it's wrong.
No,
He said it's fucked
gambling
up.
is bad. Gambling
Okay,
is bad. Yes.
Okay, so then where we diverge is that you say, I know it's bad, but I'm gonna do it because I'm having fun. That's it. That's it. We disagree.
Like many other
You're willing
vices
to
us
do
human
it.
beings have, right?
Oh, but you're influencing people. That's the difference.
I'm not in.
And
Yes,
you're being
I'm-
paid a shitload of money.
which
I don't-
I use to gamble, and
Okay,
I
well,
lose all of it.
The fact that you're losing money doesn't make it okay. It just means you're a bad gambler. Gamblers are bad
No,
at the end of the
see,
day.
wait, what you just said being a bad
No,
gambler, if
you-
anything, now now you have sold.
You're being paid.
You have done
to
more
do it.
damage there than I have on my stream. Saying that me losing money is
That's
I'm a
impossible.
yeah. You saying that you're telling me
I
that
said
me
all
losing
gamblers
Okay,
are bad.
there's a
All
point on
gamblers
that
are-
as well
you
that I
saying that
want
I'm
to
a
make.
bad
You are
gambler
being paid.
implies there's a good gambler.
No, I just said all gamblers are bad immediately afterwards, so there's no need to latch onto it. We all agree it's bad. You're being paid $1 million a month plus to do it, and so you turn your head to.
How's the
doing
gym? It
bad
was
thing.
good.
I don't
There's
turn
one-
my head to doing a bad
There's
thing.
a- there's
I
an
do it because
additional-
I
there's
do
an
it
additional point to
regardless.
make
Yeah,
here.
I don't need to get
with-
paid to do it.
Yeah.
Trainwreck's
What can I
talking
say?
about.
You have plans for my
Trainwreck,
backyard?
talking about how
Dude,
you're
I would love to
deterrent.
plant stuff in my
You
yard,
talking
but
about how
I'm
you're a
just
deterrent, Trainwrecks.
I'm
It's
terrible
not a
with
good
that kind
argument
of
either,
stuff.
especially Trainwreck.
I'm
Tyler.
not providing an argument,
talking about that-
Hassan.
I
to
forget
why
that his
it's
name's
Doesn't mean
Tyler.
anything because
I thought
here,
it's
you and
Doug.
both know
I thought
this,
Train's
because
name
I'm a
is Doug.
fucking addict myself, okay? And
For what?
even on like
Train.
Grand Theft Auto roleplay when I was playing No Pixel, it was with fake fucking money. You and I both know that you see those wins and you're like, oh, I could get that too. Because
Oh, it
the
is
wins
Tyler. Why did I think Train's name
outweigh
was Doug?
and completely overshadow the losses. The wins
Dude,
are a
he's 30 years
significantly
old?
More important motivator for
Oh
people to
my
go out and
gosh. I
gamble
thought he was like
than
24.
The losses are as a deterrent. So you
Train's
could be
freaking
losing
old.
for 19 hours in a
Without
fucking
a-
row,
without
and someone could be
context,
watching you for
yes.
19
Without
hours, but they see you
context,
get that
yes.
win and that dopamine. Dopamine is what
Without
guides them to do this.
without context, sure, but with the way my streams are structured, I don't believe that's the case at all. I think the way I gamble and the awareness I give, I think it's doing the best it can for new gamblers. You understand? I'm gambling for me. I'm gambling for fucking fun.
Can you
That's
let
what I
go
do.
of my
You
mouse?
understand? I'm not pushing. for
She's
this younger
literally
audience. I'm not
holding onto my
catering to them.
mouse
I'm
while
not
she
doing it for the
sleeps right
bag
now.
of gambling. If I
Are you
was, I would have taken a
serious?
fake money deal. I'm sitting there. I'm doing my thing. I'm
I think
having
as long
fun.
as you disclose everything, then it's like
I agree. I'm disclosing all of my shit.
yeah, and
I'm
it's good
sitting
you
there and doing my
disclosed it.
thing. You
I'm
understand?
actually-
Hey, look at this.
really
It's-
I think
it comes down to
really
opinion.
This
good
cat
that
is
you disclose
shameless.
today how much you're making because I think it's important people know that for watching you play.
Okay, no, I generally think that this is like the fucking Twitter bait mentality, where you say, oh, that'll make it okay. They do it. Nah. What about that?
She's hanging
They do
onto
it.
the mouse.
No, but this. Nah.
Wait,
you need
what?
to.
What
you-
is
She's
it?
got
What
it under
I'm
her
confused
paw.
about what you're saying.
It's just pulling more.
And she
more,
fell asleep.
and
I can't
nobody-
just
you're
wake her
ever-
up.
You're never happy. You're outraged. We get it. Gamba
What?
equals bad.
you-
Oh no, we
yeah,
get it.
we all
If
agree.
it discloses
What can I-
that,
what do you want?
there's gonna be a next step after that.
Trainwreck's arguments for this are bad.
I-
Oh no,
I
100%.
feel like if he does that,
I think
right,
Train
you and
knows
Gabby
what
would
he
be even
wants
worse.
to
You'd
say,
actually
but
reward
isn't
it.
able to
Gamba
say it.
is being paid by
Or
Gamba.
like knows what
Here's
he
the
think,
thing.
like knows
Gambling-
how
not
to argue it,
disclosing
but
it,
doesn't
which
know
you
how to
did
put it
now.
into
In a lot of
words.
countries, such as
Like I said,
Canada,
Train's
gambling
kind of
is legal. You
Papega.
guys have a license in Canada, correct? Yes. There's an older
any
demographic
places
that
in the United
enjoys it.
States.
There's an older demographic that likes watching it, and there's an older demographic.
He has a
that
state
enjoys
contract.
it,
Yeah, they
correct?
pay him. He
Okay,
just
you
said
have
earlier they
demographic
pay him
information?
$1
So
million
why? I
a
posted
month.
on my Twitter, yes. So
Okay.
why?
You did?
Yeah. So
What is
Okay.
it?
So why is it the case that we've somehow shifted to gambling is bad overall and shouldn't be streamed for everyone, but we started out gambling shouldn't be streamed
No.
toward kids and promoted to
They're
kids?
all
Train, I
they're
got you,
all
Train,
arguments. They
Train.
don't exclude each other.
I'm
So
confused.
it starts at the
They're
top,
both
Train,
valid.
and it's a breakdown. It starts at deceiving.
What is this copy pasta?
Deceiving paid for Gamba is bad. Then it's paid Gamba is bad.
Oh,
then
mustard,
it's
come on, man, don't put
Gamba
mustard on
promotion
that.
is
You need a
bad.
little
Then it's
season
Gamba
on
is
that thing.
Like you just don't get
Oh.
it. We
No,
understand.
it's all bad, dude.
Gamba is
It's
bad.
a bit more up
There's
there.
degrees of
To
it.
varying
No,
degrees.
it's not. Here's my
Yeah.
problem.
But that's
My
all
problem
correct
is
to varying degrees.
It's not
are
one
correct.
video.
I don't know why
me and
you're
X,
making that.
No
before me and
shit.
XQC joined, this all started with scammers.
You guys know the video?
The fuck rigged.
Get
That's what
that
it started
pepper.
as. Now we're just sitting here virtue
Okay,
signaling
I
and
mentioned
talking
this
about ethics
already.
and
I don't know
morals.
why you guys are hyper focusing on this because, like,
Because
one,
it's serious.
we didn't even
I'll show him a
one.
little bit.
It was a
Look,
fucking.
look,
it was
Everybody
a
love
brief
ham, they would
aside in
follow.
an overall overarching
Yeah.
I think it'd be different if the
about
gambling was 18 plus,
promoting
21 plus
gambling to people
streams.
and how that's bad to do.
The gambling law is
And
not
the
strict in the
reason why
U.S.
I
No,
guess
they
you're
are.
focusing on
That's
it
why
is because,
Train
like,
moved
it's
to Canada.
speculative, and it's the only
Train
part that's not
literally
doable.
moved to
That is
Canada
incorrect. And you know
to
that.
do his
XQC
streams.
literally agrees with the rest of the fucking points that Ethan made, so I'm already confused on
Okay,
on the rest of this
here's
conversation.
the problem that I have with you, Hasan,
it's just,
and Ethan.
The difference is that you're saying, I'm not saying you can't do it. Clearly you are, and you can. The difference is you've decided not to do it. You agree it's bad. You agree it has a negative effect on the people that watch you.
I think the main
We all
argument
agree
is
that
about
not
like
disclosing
influencing
is
young
even
people.
worse,
I
right? Not
like I said, I
disclosing that
think
you're unsponsored or not.
I think
playing
the
with your own
only
money. That's
solution
even
to
worse.
this,
But
quite literally
ultimately,
the only solution to this, because I think it's fine to have gambling on Twitch. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I think the only solution is for Twitch to make a system to where your account has to have a birth date to where you're 18 plus, and you have to acknowledge that you're watching an 18 plus stream before you do. Like, they have to implement both of those.
This is my true take, okay?
Black and white.
For any slot
completely-
stream, any gambling stream. I think that's literally the only solution. And people can't lie. But then that's on both the individual and the parent. It's not a streamer's job to, like someone said earlier, babysit. It's not a streamer's job to raise a kid, basically. So if a kid is able to make an account that's 18 plus, go to a gambling stream, go to a gambling site, prove that they're, you know, 18 plus, deposit money, gamba, then where's their parent? Where? How is a 13-year-old doing all
Yeah,
this?
your home runs got imbalanced because you got too used to the fucking dopamine hit from winning like a shitload of crypto.
Yeah, you're describing being addicted, you know, and having.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And then you, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which brings, I think.
Do you want
That the
do you want
people
people in your audience to get into
Yeah.
a similar situation?
Exactly.
That's the question.
Okay. There goes now.
No, I'm not saying ID. No, I think it.
Opinion.
I think Twitch
Do I-
requiring
do I-
ID would be
do I
would be
let my audience
ridiculous.
Get sucked into this, or do I take $1 million plus a month?
Okay.
That's the choice you
Okay.
face.
That
regardless-
is such a misrepresentation.
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
choice.
Exactly
Because
what's
then,
happening.
because then.
That is not what's happening.
Okay. No. If the rude behavior of your gambling.
Oh, for
then
gambling, you
you're
do.
going to
I'm
make
pretty.
money
No, you
and
don't.
misrepresent-
You just have to have a
misrepresent
card.
it,
But
that's your main
nonetheless.
goal. To make the bag, misrepresent, and scam. Yeah, that's the opposite side of the
You wanna
spectrum.
prove-
If
you
I
wanna
think
prove-
parents are
No,
parents
wait,
are
if
stupid.
you're-
I'll
if
take
you-
the
Only
money.
moments for each user. They check your credit score and make sure you can
if your
afford
rude
it.
behavior is
Wait,
like,
what?
I'm
They
doing
check
it
your
for
credit score?
content, and it's
If your
rooted-
argument, excuse me one sec. If your argument is all around me taking the money or not, then it tells me and it paints a picture to anyone.
Yeah, you need an ID
intelligent
for
what you're
casinos. I don't
actually
believe you
arguing
do
your
for
actual
online
stance. Do you understand? Me taking
gambling.
a
But then again,
million
I've never
and
gambled
then using that
online
million
unless
to
you
add to
count
the funds I'm
all the
already
money I
gambling
wasted
with
on CS:GO.
shouldn't make any difference
card
to any
like this
virtue
lay.
signaling argument you're
What?
making. Any of it. It shouldn't make any difference. Because I'm
Wait, why did I
I'm
close stream
transparent.
labels?
I'm disclosing what I'm making and I'm using
Not
it
snipping
plus my
tool.
own money to gamble. If you need me to take the million out and not use it to gamble, I'm still on the same site that you say is
I don't believe
damaging.
you.
So why does your
Damn.
argument
Oh,
change?
Damien?
You
Give me the
understand?
dollar.
That's what tells me this is some petty shit. It's a
You
show
might
that
need an
I
ID to
don't
use
think
gambling
you would be
sites.
gambling like you
I
are if
actually
you
have no
were paying
idea.
$1 million
I've been
plus a
gambling
month.
for 5 fucking years. I've been gambling
okay.
in every fucking
Okay.
form on Twitch
I think
for the
the
last
other
fucking
part of
Guys,
this.
Oh my
in
God.
my-
I know
in
you're
my
a
def-
degenerate. I know you're Tyler. I
in
know you're a
my
degenerate. The problem
defense-
is like you don't wanna fucking
Oh.
promote that behavior to your fans, right? Like who aren't getting paid $1 million on top of that. So because the
Me
reason why
getting
you're
paid or
down.
not getting paid, I'm
No,
gambling on
The
stream
reason
regardless.
the reason why you have the financial security right now to be able to have a fucking $2.3 million loss and recover from that, partially is the consequence that
I have
of
not
your,
I
of your
said that
from it.
before, and he found
Sponsorship.
that highly offensive
not-
because
I have
apparently
not
he's a
recovered
crypto
from it.
billionaire.
I have not
What
recovered
if-
from it.
What?
I have not
what-
recovered from
No,
it.
you haven't. But the
Okay.
what
The
keeps
reason
you
I
motivated,
Hasan,
survive
what
is
keeps
no,
you
it's
motivated,
streamer
what
money.
keeps you
It's
going is
streamer-
because one, you're
it's streamer
addicted,
money.
and two, you still have one, you're addicted, and two, you have like
Or
either
gamble on horses.
currency from before.
I feel like that'd be
or
kind of
whatever.
fun.
But most people are not
Gambling on
in
horses
your
would low-key
shoes.
be kind of
because-
fun.
They are getting into that situation. When
It's
they
like
see you
roulette,
lose
but
that
cooler.
big
Son, I
win.
let them know, do not do this. Listen, here's what I say specifically. Even if I lose, I have a way out. Do you understand? I can pick up 6 different sponsors. I can come back. I make this clear every fucking 30 goddamn minutes that I have a way out. If you spend your shit, you're gone.
Oh
There's
no!
way out. There's nothing. You're
XQC's
fucked.
whipping out
You
the
understand?
notepad,
I know, but
baby.
There's a reason why. Gamblers Anonymous
In order to have a debit card, apparently to sign off as custodian, you must be 18 to get a credit card. Exactly. Parenting, bad parents are like 80% of the problem.
If
I'm
you're
an
gonna give me
alcoholic,
the-
and I'm just going to. I'm an alcoholic, and I'm just gonna
That
fucking go to
argument-
the bar.
That argument isn't fair
Because
if you're
people
gonna,
are saying I can drink
you're-
responsibly.
Hasan, if you're gonna give me that argument, then I need you guys to put together a podcast and be this fucking hyper.
Oh, my
focused on
G feels
gambling
squirted
as you-
on
or,
me.
or this hyper focused on drinking and other addictive things as you are on gambling. Where the
If
fuck
you
is
were,
this shit
if
everywhere
you were
else?
going to a bar, okay, that could fucking somehow
telling me-
deliver. If you were doing sponsorships for a fucking bar that.
What about your parents? Were they bad in that department? No, not in the slightest.
Okay.
No, I'm.
No matter
My
what your
parents
age is,
were
there are ways around
super
age
strict.
restrictions.
And
Yes,
at this
are
point in
they?
life,
Exactly.
I'm grateful for that.
But that's not.
No,
a
no.
But I had a
stretch.
debit
There
card
is
when I was
pro-
like
that's the whole
15 or
problem.
16 whenever I got a
There's way
job.
around age
There's a
restrictions.
But
reason why
it was because my mom signed off on it, and it was
Why
literally
they reopen under
so that
different
I could
names.
get my money
There's a
wired
reason
from the
why
job
they're
I
based out of
made money
Curacao
from.
or Curacao or whatever the fuck, rather than Canada. And there are.
But the thing is, I don't.
legal
Train doesn't really
deep
promote
states
gambling in a
websites out there,
positive way.
but
So why-
they
I don't
are
think he's
fully
ever said,
regulated,
yes,
so
you
some
should
states have
gamble,
decided
or-
that they're illegal to participate in.
So
like
instead of,
Texas.
instead
I don't think
of
I've
dumbing
ever
them
heard.
all
I
out
watched
and-
Train a
and
lot too.
painting
I don't
like
think I've
every
ever
person
heard
the
him
same color. Have you done
like
research on
speak
steak?
lightly
'Cause
on
before I pick up
gambling.
anything, I've done research. Steak's been around for 4 years. Before that 4 years,
Train's
there was
pretty
another-
triggered.
There was another company.
He even said he
right,
was.
that they left. That was been around for 10
It
years.
wouldn't let me
And
gamble on
someone
anything
left,
too. I'm
made
very
steak.
grateful.
They've been around for 4 years. They will be
Well,
around for another 10
also my
years.
dad always kind of
There's
like.
so much. If you just do a
My
little
dad always
research,
talked to me
instead of
about
just talking out
gambling.
your ass and basing this off of CS:GO fucking law,
Like,
that you can go look
okay,
at.
you only have to
There's
be.
so much.
CS:GO Lotto. I don't know anything about CS:GO Lotto. I wasn't around when that
Is it
shit was popping
18?
off, okay?
You only have to be 18 in Oklahoma to gamble. So I would drive to Oklahoma, go to WinStar to gamble. Like I would drive across the border to Oklahoma and gamble at WinStar and lose money. I remember the first time I went, I won a ton of money, maybe like 300, 400 bucks. And then the second time I went, I lost like $500. And I remember texting my dad. I was like, this is the worst decision I ever made. I'm such an idiot. He was like, there you go. Yep.
So then it's
Then
not
you
about
would
the
argue
kids.
it the
So
same
then
way,
it's not
right?
about the kids.
Then
So
it's
why are we
the
talking about
equivalent
the
of
kids?
fucking being an
Can we talk about it
alcoholic.
differently?
You're latching
It's the
on.
equivalent of being an
all
The went to
about
Michigan?
everything.
Then you would argue it the same
Dude,
way, right?
What?
I don't know why I
No.
did though. I would go to WinStar
Guys,
and
I
gamble
think
away
then
like
you would
3
argue the same
weekends
way.
worth
This
of
is
a
about split
paycheck that I
on.
made at the movie
Or
theater.
not.
It's not about.
What do people are paid
it's
for?
all aspects.
If you-
of
if-
varying badness.
Okay, if you're going to downplay
I'm getting
the
distracted. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to
not
deposit
give a
money
fuck
to
about
these
it,
sites.
when it fits your
It's not the
arguments,
easiest
so
thing to
whether
get
we
set
pay or
up and
not,
fun and be able to
then
use
don't bring
gamble.
it up.
Yeah.
I'm not
Holy
doing that.
shit.
Yeah,
I've never done
Yeah,
that.
you're
it's pretty
overplaying
difficult.
the importance of
It's
it
not
when
as
it
bad,
fits,
no.
and you're underplaying it when it doesn't. That's just stupid.
Oh my god, it's still bad. It's still bad. Okay, just like when I was talking about Train's gambler streams versus everyone else's, regardless. Okay, it's still bad.
He's jealous because he earned?
There's just
No,
varying
it's not
degrees of
jealousy at
bad.
all.
Yes,
Just because I think
yes.
it's
Hasan,
bad,
Ethan, and
it's not bad.
XQC all have
Listen,
well
I
over
know
$1
what you're
million
talking about is
and
different from
probably
what you're
earned that
talking
like
about.
at
Let me
least
explain
like
how,
every
okay?
couple
If you want
months.
to tell me that you think gambling
They aren't
things
jealous
are
in the
bad,
slightest.
because gambling is bad and it's an addictive thing. I understand that. Do you understand? I get it. As an addict myself, I get it. But the way Ethan started,
I think
this
they
entire
definitely feel
fucking
bad
thing
for
off
him.
with our mutual friends, you know, kind of going into the drama show bullshit, right? It started with rigged, scammed, things that were going on behind the scenes that we
Well,
don't
you
know
gotta
that
take into
streamers are
account
in.
the
You understand?
sub counts
Starting
of all
with
those
that,
streamers
now that we're in
and
the
also
conversation-
sponsorships.
That's what
Dude,
XQC took out of the
Do you know how much
conversation.
money they
No,
get
no,
paid
that
for
was like the other
sponsorships?
points
It's
Ethan is
stupid
making.
amounts.
That is what it started with before XQC even got involved. Do you understand?
I've been
That's
streaming
one
for 20.
aspect of
I've
the
been
lie.
streaming for an
It's that you
hour?
can't say it and
Oh my
double us
gosh.
all up into it without any doing research.
I
Thank
literally
you.
said
I'm
guys
gonna
are
play
doing
that
scamming.
store.
The
This is
difference between what
entertaining
you're
to me,
doing and
chat.
CS:GO is that those guys own the
I
fucking
watch a
website.
lot
You
of
guys have to
gambling
say that.
streams.
Yeah, but even the casino.
I
now,
watch
have you done
Train
research on
like
the casino
every
now?
night while I edit. I watch him roll I watch him roll away like my rent in like
You don't know
5
about
seconds,
providing
every
that,
5
you don't know about
seconds.
hosting. Just do
No,
a little
I
research and
know
then
that
we'll
there's
come
a
talk.
third party that I know that there's
No,
a
I don't get
third
paid for
party
viewers.
that
No, you don't get paid for
licenses
viewers. You get paid for
software out
ads that you
to,
play.
multiple different companies.
Like
That's why I'm
Hasan
saying
plays an
it's
ad at the
irrelevant to the point
top of the
overarching
hour
point of
every
this
hour
argument.
and probably gets
Like,
a
just
lot
because
of money
something's
from that,
rigged,
like
it doesn't
probably
mean
5
it's
figures.
relevant
It's more
Most
it's
likely.
worse
point.
when it's
No,
rigged.
probably not
It's
5 figures.
definitely
Probably
worse
like
when it's rigged.
6,000,
But
7,000 bucks.
It's not
Regardless of
worse
whether
than
it's
a
rigged
trick,
or
it
not,
is
you
I have
illegal.
made like
Illegal,
$5 in
illegal,
terms of
illegal.
Twitch
I can
ads
tell
in my
you- I can tell you
lifetime.
for sure that these most of these
Using
shady
OBS
websites
or
are
Premiere?
probably gonna
Premiere is
get
an
people in
editing
power enough to
software.
do
I
that
use
one.
OBS to stream.
What?
What?
That's a step. What?
Yeah, what is that? What are you saying? What
What are you
about?
saying? I'm confused.
Shady casinos that accept crypto will fucking not pay people out on their winnings. They'll accuse them of cheating or.
Is there any
What?
evidence? Is there any evidence?
Your editorial side or your
No, you can't
there
stream from
any evidence
Premiere.
of that, or even any reliable testimony on a heavy hitter tying website or industry leaders
I don't know if you,
of any of this?
I don't know if you guys are playing on heavy hitter websites.
I'm slouching.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
Oh my God.
That's the basis of our conversation. Is that we take the precautions and the research, not to take scumlord scam bullshit.
No, you can't.
I'm
No,
not
kiddo, you
really-
can't
it-
stream
it-
from
it-
Premiere.
I don't think you want to.
Premiere is strictly an editing
I
software.
actually don't think you want to say that, especially considering the fact that you thought it was bad and you stopped doing that. I don't think you want to fucking say that, especially when you don't know, especially when it's crypto backed. I'm sorry to say this, but like, there's a reason why it's crypto based, and there's a reason why it's in some bumfuck fucking random island, and that's where it's based out of. And the reason is,
Dude, I might
because
hit
they wanna start
5,000 followers
regulations.
on
Like,
Twitter.
Come on, you don't. I'm not saying that
You
you're
want to
100% gonna
gamble?
do this,
No.
But
Wait, what?
Is
There's
that,
an
is
Do I want to
that-
gamble on whether or not Premiere, Adobe Premiere Pro, you can stream from it? Yeah, I'll gamble my life savings. Sure, let's go.
The way that
You can't
Ethan
stream
is
from Premiere,
portraying it,
kiddo.
that he's applying in a blanket across all sites and promotions on Twitch. He's doing a blanket, all of them. Do you understand that? Now, what he's saying is that people are getting scammed across the board. Is there any evidence that
I don't know if you know this, but you know there's a risk to even having a fuckload of money in your PayPal. Like
there's risk
even a
having money
risk to
in
having
your
a fuckload of money
pockets,
in your bank.
Hasan.
There's a level that's not FDIC
In your
insured.
fucking
This goes
pockets.
significantly beyond that. That's what I'm trying to say.
OJ follows
So
you?
I'm confused here.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about?
I play
I'll-
League with
I'll
him
admit
sometimes.
this. I need to look into what casinos these Twitch players are playing on. I was under the assumption that the websites people are playing on, especially like Aiden, and I don't know what website you play on, Trainwreck.
I
but
play on
the-
Stake.
Okay,
Just
so
so you can do
I'll have to look-
research. Yeah.
I'll have to look into like where these are regulated, what software they use.
Tyler
It could
Vaughn's,
be
what's up?
possible that you're playing on a totally legit one, and that's great. That's much better. But I have a feeling the one that Aiden Ross is playing on, I need to do research. But I've seen the way that they communicate and they pay him and shit. Is that this is a website that is not regulated. It's not above the board. And
Go
what's
to legit
commonplace
sites
with
and
these
don't
kinds of websites, I
promote
know from
illegal
experience,
ones.
Is that they can fudge numbers. And
Well,
not
that's
only
what Ethan's
that,
talking about
when they
now
don't
is
fudge
if
statistics,
it's a
somebody
legit
wins a
site,
big
if it's
jackpot,
legit
they'll make
gambling,
every
then it's
excuse
fine.
and make every possible effort not to pay them, which includes accusing them of cheating somehow, or
Dad?
giving them onerous amounts of documents to
But
have
not
to
my
submit to
dad.
the point where they can say we can't verify your ID. This is the tactics that are well known by unregulated gambling sites, which is they're basically committing a
well,
fraud
my
to not
posture's
pay
pretty good
people
right
out,
now.
and then once the authorities get involved, they just scram with all the money. This has been something that's the scams has been going around the world with stuff like all kinds of gambling.
You are right.
Website. I don't want to
Ethan,
say
you are right. Do these
but I don't know.
these
but
websites?
just to finish, Trainwreck. It sounds like you're playing on a legitimate one, so I don't want to say that. So I need to do research, but it sounds like you're playing on a well-regulated.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Canadian casino, so I don't think that applies to you.
Okay.
I don't understand why he.
Some of these guys with the providers, they own
Why he
real life
pivoted to
casinos. They're
that.
established. Like they're legit.
Because like now Ethan's like, well, if it's not a scam site, then it's fine. I don't understand.
Asal though, dude. There's a reason for that.
Okay, we're talking about the user side of things and how it fucks the user and how they're getting scammed. Now we're talking about the regulation and the legality of the physical casinos. Fuck off.
Well, I think it's immoral, and also in most cases it's illegal. Not every law is fucking bad.
You're jumping to some weird legality dog shit to disprove the morality of.
No, I'm talking about the morality as well. I think I covered it.
Then don't go to legality then.
Promoting addictive behavior that is
Then
like
don't go to
genuinely
legality.
fucking life ruining. And then also on top of that, I'm backing it up with additional layers of legality as well, while tying the legality back to the morality and the reasons for why that law exists.
Do you think
in the
people
first
at
place,
Twitch
or
are
some
watching this
regulation
right
exists in
now?
the first place, and then showing how Stake is different because it's.
That's
it's
my kind of my
further
problem
away
with
from that
Ethan though. Is
regulation.
it
And
it
the reason
never
why they're
feels
able to
like
do that is
Ethan
because
is like
it's called
paying
offshore
attention
gambling.
100%.
When regular sweepstakes websites exist, the reason why they do this. is
100%.
because,
Yes, I hope
you know,
so.
they're
Wait,
doing
what did I
shady
ask?
shit.
You guys do some. Are you doing research?
Wait, shoot. What did I ask? I know I asked the question. What did I ask?
If this was shady at all,
I'm sorry.
Canada would not
What did I
license
ask?
them to operate in Canada.
My
That's what I'm-
brain. Oh, people at
Canada's
Twitch were
like,
watching. Yeah.
Canada does not have the same.
I'm
level of
sorry.
restrictions on online gambling that the United States does, but that doesn't mean that, or different states in the United States does. but
If
that
it's
doesn't mean
legal,
that
it's
they're, like,
legal. You're not gonna
licensed
change
in
the laws.
Canada.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly.
what
That's
you
what I'm
mean by that.
saying. Like,
They have
I
a
think that's what
license
they're
to
on
operate in
now. Is
Canada.
like if the
You
sites are
understand?
legitimate.
That's what I
But
mean by
that's
that.
that's why I'm
Number two,
confused because the
it's weird
conversation
how
pivoted
just because
from
it's
is it
crypto,
okay to
you're
do this or is it
attacking
not?
shady.
And now he's like,
I've
well,
never
is
heard
it
of it.
legal?
It's bad. You guys love
And painting a brush.
Yeah, it's bad.
Paying
I agree.
attention
I think
and my
it's,
like brain
I think
short
it's
circuiting is different.
malicious And out of bad faith, that you guys lump in the bottom 1%
100%,
scammy
yes.
dogs and exit scam trash with like the
literally
top
just
heavy
made
hitters, the
that- I
juicers
just-
that have
I'm not
in
doing
real
that.
life
I'm saying
casinos and the
Yeah, you're saying because it's
established
crypto,
I'm
it has to
consistent
have
on this.
shady.
XQC has
Yeah, you're
staff in
saying
his
because they're
chat.
using crypto, they have to
Some
be
are
shady and they're
crypto
doing
only,
shady
but-
shit.
Oh wait,
It's weird to me.
I literally
Oh, wait,
just
Aiden's
made
staff.
a crowbar separation between like
I'm not talking to you,
legitimate
I was talking to
license.
Hassan.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I think
was
it's
talking to
all
Hasan.
bad, but I think
Hassan just said
crypto
because it's
provides an
crypto, they
additional
ha-
layer. Crypto provides an additional layer of
Yeah,
skirting
yeah,
authorities, and that's precisely
totally.
why they operate in crypto, and that's
Exactly.
precisely why they operate out of a fucking island rather
Yeah.
than a legal Canadian casino.
I think
it was,
most big
if you
streamers pay
want
their
to
mods.
get involved
I
in,
know
like,
Ludwig does, mostly
a
because of the
legitimate
the
gambling,
subathon.
Scheme,
During the
they could have
subathon,
had an American
Ludwig
casino, or
paid
even
like
Canadian
most of his
casino
mods
that
5
is
figures.
literally based in Canada and can
But
use
that's
the
because
Canadian
he
dollar
like would literally
for
go to
cross
sleep
currency in
and
general.
I'm gonna be honest,
Here's what's
I'm
crazy.
and like 10,000 people were in his chat. So like if there was no one there, it would have been absolute like war.
Just forget it.
Here is my problem I have right now, and I'm gonna be as clear as I can for the you know
And I
people
tried to
who
log
can't-
into Stake, but it wouldn't even
the-
let me from the United States.
Exactly, yeah. So for the people that can't understand this, we just jumped from.
Yeah, if you okay,
Complicated,
Promoting-
bro.
No, hold on, no, wait, I'm not gonna on here.
I
just
can't even
jumped
log into
from
Stake either.
people-
I don't think.
Guys,
Here's the entire argument.
I literally can't even
I
open
didn't
it. It says it's not accepted in the US.
I didn't even say it.
Yo. Look at this. Look at my screen, you guys. Trainwreck. This is their headquarters, bro, on Google Maps. This
Give
is
me a
where
second here.
No. This is important. This is
How-
where
oh
Stake
my-
Casino's
Oh my
located, you
god.
guys.
See, this
How
one.
have
I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
From the argument of kids promoting and
This is
catering to
located-
kids, and now we're talking about
This is in their
crypto. Oh,
disclaimer. This is
you
the-
got like
this
this
is
is
the
You
the
say
disclaimer.
baddest
100%
age
confidently
shit.
that
Where
it's
is
not
it?
a scammer business, Train? I mean, honestly, can you? Because it sure looks like a fucking scam.
Where is
This
it?
This is their address.
Maybe it's not.
This is their
Yikes.
address, you guys.
You're
Yikes.
okay.
Fucking ass woods of
Okay.
somewhere.
That's an issue. You bring up it's not an issue you bring up by lumping the people in and painting them as
Oh
evil and some
my
shit.
gosh, no
Listen.
shot.
No.
Wait, what?
No. They're in a
This
shed,
is
you guys.
crazy to me.
They're in a shed. This is their headquarters.
Wait, I'm
This is
confused. That's
important.
I
Open my
want to
stream,
understand what
Hasan.
XQC's argument is there.
They're in a shed.
Because
Yeah,
XQC, it
I'm
seems
sure every
functionally like
fucking
you've been
offshore company in
defending
the
that for
United
the
States
past
is in a
hour and a
shed
half.
too.
Do you
What does
feel
that
like
do with
that-
anything?
I don't think I think that's kind of a straw man argument, but it doesn't make it not funny.
You're going with the
Totally legit
wrong
company.
things to get at it. It's you're lumping.
We started this with streaming on Twitch to children. Then
This is the
once we
website
started
on
an
the
older
bottom of the
audience, we've
website.
moved
Hey.
this. We have suddenly
Yeah, yeah.
shifted this conversation
Let's
to an
send them letters.
entirely different political
No, those
fucking
are
stance.
multipliers that make
And
it
it's
worse.
the weirdest shit I've seen in my life.
No,
Like,
those
this is
are
some
multipliers
bad
that make
faith
it worse.
virtue signaling
Trainwrecks.
bullshit.
Let's go visit
Train, it's
them.
all
Let's
bad.
go
Oh
see it.
my
Let's go
God.
Train,
send
it's
them
all
feedback,
bad. It's all
to their
bad, but this
shed.
makes it doubly bad. Do you understand? Like, there's a difference between like
This is
something
in
is
Carrot
bad,
Town?
which
Okay,
we all agree on.
Chat, I'm gonna do a
Every
vlog and
half a
travel
brain-
to their
Look,
headquarters.
These,
Bro, the
wait,
Kiriko company,
These,
the Kiriko company is tied to the real name of the owner. Do you understand? It's
Let me
tied
take a look
to the
at this
fucking
place.
know your creator.
Nobody cares.
It's
like a
tied to
really nice
everything.
neighborhood. They've
There's no
got their-
shady back end shell company hidden.
I know
Run
someone
away
who
with your
literally
money.
went to jail for
There
this,
is
by the
a
way.
history. Follow the breadcrumbs. You'll see a history of the businesses of everything.
It
The
used to
god-
be-
Like I
it
said,
used to be based out of- these companies used to be
I
based out of
am
cyber-
more on the side of XQC and Train, but they are terrible at making their like stance. They're terrible at it.
Why they do it.
This is Steaks. This is the address on the bottom of their.
But there's a reason why they have to do it out of the shed in pure
Yeah.
When are you gonna post a Shrek content?
Literally
Never.
using- listen.
It's a
listen, you are
disaster.
using
We
hypothetical
lost.
circumstantial
I can't
bullshit.
post
You're
it.
saying
It
because
would
there
be an
exists,
embarrassment.
It has to all be a scam,
Don't
rigged,
send that.
shady.
Sorry.
It is unfair. It is.
Chat, you
want
wanna see the casino I've gambled at?
Virtue signaling. We started this
It's the
argument
biggest, I
off
think,
of
wait,
something
biggest
entirely
casino in the
different. We
world?
sat there
Or biggest
together,
casino in the
circle
US?
jerking on a podcast, talking about
It's the biggest in
health
the
of
world.
kids, and now we're talking about the location.
Dude, it's the biggest casino in the world. I have regularly gambled at the biggest casino in the world.
Legitimately.
WinStar
licensed.
in
This is
Thackerville.
what we've moved to.
Train,
This
don't
is
tell
why
me.
this is just
Tyler,
a fucking
I
show.
love you, but
Pander to
listen.
fucking
This is where I would.
viewers.
This is where I used to drive across the border and gamble at.
What are we doing?
Please,
Some
give me a
petty
minute.
shit.
Hasan,
Some
you
petty
of all,
shit.
you of all
Please.
people, know that, dude. Why did the argument go all the way over here? Like,
This is my casino.
what is this whole
This is where I've
systematic
lost
thing, all of a sudden
probably
we're
a collective
one
of
thing
like
at the
maybe
end.
just $1,000
The
or
problem
something
that we're
like that.
The problem that we're having.
Put the shed aside, and I just have one question.
That's my
for Train.
casino, baby.
Did you used to say on your streams that I wouldn't do this if I was a big streamer?
I probably have. Yes, I've said a lot of things on my streams, and I've
Yo,
grown up, evolved, and changed. Have you not done that? I'm sure you've had instances in the past where you've said very harmful
Why did
things,
you change your mind?
and now you've changed. Have you
Wait,
not?
do you think it's harmful to say you wouldn't do this as a larger streamer? The difference
No, I'm
is
just giving,
one is
I'm giving an
demonstrating
example.
growth.
People's perspectives change. Things change.
What changed that made you say, okay, I will do this as a big streamer?
I got a love for it. I enjoy gambling. It's what I do on my off time. So now I do it on stream, and I know I've catered to a older audience. And as long as I'm responsible and transparent, which I am, which you've admitted to me being,
$1 million a month.
I do
that's
it.
all I'm saying.
that the fact you keep bringing that up
Yeah, it's
reflects
totally
your
on point.
it reflects envy more than it does facts.
It totally.
It doesn't.
totally
Me
changes
taking a
the
million and
whole-
using that
your
million
whole
on top of my
hobby.
funds
I
is
don't care what you
irrelevant.
do with the million.
It's
I don't care
irrelevant.
what you do with
Okay,
the
I have
$1
to.
million.
Can I say something here, Ethan, really quick?
I'll enjoy any hobby if someone pays me $1 million. a month.
Yikes.
I'll go fucking croquet with my grandma. I don't give a shit.
Ethan,
I'll go
hold
play
on.
Jim
Let
Rome
me ask a
with my
question here.
fucking mom and her friend.
Yikes.
My question is this, okay? Do you feel like you adequately defended the prior points about like addiction and how this promotes addiction? And do you think that's why we're like moving away? Or do you think we're addressing every single deflection that you've brought up so far?
Train, I got you.
Demonstrating
I got
that
it, one.
why these are
Oh, no.
multiplying
Oh,
bad
no.
and worse. When
Do you think
realize
XQC
that it's
says,
fucking
"Train, I got
down
you,"
and
and Train's
what the
like-
headquarters looks like?
I'll-
Because
I-
that's
I
what's
will-
going
I
on, but
will
you make it seem like we're running away from the original argument.
The reason why we're running away, Hasan, is that we are only for. Everybody's forced to
Liz,
go at your pace.
go back to your
find
date. What are you
one shot
doing?
bang, really small shot at the bottom of your argument, right? Right? And they're all really damaging, and you're lumping us in with all the evil people. And every time we bring that up, you down.
Like I said, there's no like solution to this besides Twitch age gating streams.
It's not about that. It's about the bigger picture. And
Like actually like locking streams to accounts that are 18 plus.
You have to, because you're downplaying the good points and overplaying the good ones.
Who's on side, or is everyone
so
against
confused.
Train? No,
There is no good
XQC and
point
Train are on the
to
same
promoting
side.
gambling
The one
on-
about the
on
alcohol was a
stream.
good point. We
gets
still
paid $1 million.
And I am down bad because I agree with them in most instances.
I think alcohol promotions are also bad, but a varying degree of bad, considering that.
Hassan's kind of on Ethan's side pretty much.
The degrees of evil.
What's up, buddy?
This is why the slippery slope argument is a logically fallacious one.
Because
Now, do you understand why? Do you understand why it's a logical fallacy? Because
you guys run. You guys
I'm
just keep
giving
running.
you
Liz got them
tangible,
priorities right.
identifiable
Chat,
reasons
if
as
you're
to
on a
why
date
certain
and you're
thing is
gonna whip
bad,
out your
and then
phone
what
and go,
you are doing
hang
is
on,
what is
babe,
known as
I
what
gotta
about
check in and see what content Jack is up to. And then look,
describe exactly how that's
you're a real one. That's what I like to
Then you
see.
wanna tie back to gambling.
Hassan, no,
I already
no.
gave you.
Hey,
I already
You're
gave you.
cheating. You're
very
cheating.
concise
You're cheating the
examples of
argument.
how-
No, you're maliciously twisting your recollection.
I'm not. I'm just
no,
retelling
no.
your argument.
Everybody shut
Oh my
the
god, he
fuck
made it
up.
his background.
You are maliciously misreconstructing the argument we had.
Oh, XQC's a
to
terrible
play in your
debater.
favor.
But
is not-
it also doesn't help that English isn't his first language.
We went to that point because initially
I would say the same for Hasan, but Hasan has a literal degree in political science,
or something bad.
so he
or
has that
illegal,
going for him.
right? Or damaging, right?
What is? XQC's first language? I'm pretty sure French.
It's like saying
He grew up in
sponsorship.
he grew up in
for
like Quebec or
a
something.
Sugary candy is bad because of the consequences of diabetes. Like heart disease kills millions of people. That's a terrible argument. to
Sorry,
make.
babe. Jack
I mean,
just uploaded
sure,
a new
that's
Boruto
still bad, but there's
episode.
varying degrees.
Yeah,
of
that's why
bad. There's
XQC
there's
like
a reason for
misspeaks a
why we
lot
have-
because
why we
English
hold
isn't his
specific
first
vices
language.
To a specific
What are you? You
value
look
that-
so
and regulate them
cute.
appropriately, and that's because they are
Hi.
incredibly damaging and very hard.
Yeah,
to
that's why he
reg-
sounds
very
Pepega a
hard to
lot of the
moderately
time.
Enjoy.
I just pointed
Especially
out
for a lot of
at
different
the
people.
I don't trust
hypocrisy.
any company that's run out of a building like this.
Ethan, give me a minute.
Ethan is
we'll get to that in a
really
minute.
kind of
No,
getting
no, no,
annoying
no.
with this
Okay,
stuff.
no.
Here you go.
No. Listen,
That's
I
the company
have
you're
to talk
talking about, that you're
I
showing.
Although
Give me a
people
minute.
are saying shed quarters, and I kind of like it.
Yo, we have a valid
Based
point.
in-
We have a valid point for once, and you guys are misguiding the decision to a hut in Cyprus or some shit. We're talking about a real
Serious,
point,
bro? You guys ever heard
and
of
you're
that, bro?
showing me a van from fucking Cancun or some bullshit. I don't give a shit about the hut.
I do.
Now, because we're not there
I
yet.
love the hut.
We're not there yet.
Lost to
We're
hut.
already talking about
I
something.
love the hut.
Okay, then buy
Thank
the
you.
hut. Buy it.
I could. I mean,
Yeah, buy it.
I will. We should buy this hut. But go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay, Hasan, what I indicate to you, I simply
Chat,
point at the
I'm
fact
gonna play
that
Death's
I thought
Door.
It was slightly hypocritical.
Leave me alone.
That
I'm
in
gonna
parties that
play it.
I wasn't in. You were with somebody who
To Zillow we go.
paid promotion for alcohol, right? And you were speaking only on the fact that promoting gambling is also dangerous and bad, right? When I made the link because the promoting alcohol is I think also bad. Both destroy childhood, families, people's mental. People die from multiple.
Okay, this is
suicide
a
from
disaster
all
of
those
a
things.
bit.
I agree.
I think it's a decent. It's a comparison that draws a good picture.
I can't believe you
It's as
watch
close as it
XQC,
gets.
Jack. So
And I thought
cringe.
it would
You
be
just
very
don't
good at
understand
addressing
art,
that.
Vanessa.
Because
I
it's
know.
so
Okay, fuck
close
Mischief then. He's
that
wrong.
you-
He's wrong for doing alcohol promotion,
fuck it.
right?
Thank you.
Okay, but that doesn't change the main argument that we're having.
I don't
It
think
doesn't even
Ethan
change
is
what
helping
we're saying as far as,
people
like,
take
alcohol
him
promotion.
seriously when he does this, though.
Shit-faced, he would get banned off the platform. Like that would be entirely different if he was like, "I love alcohol. Like let's
What?
fucking keep
No,
drinking
no.
and promoting the
No.
degenerate level of alcohol consumption."
Only when you ask
motherfucker,
for
If
VIP,
you're gonna
Juzo.
present gambling as
Not liking
black
XQC
and white and
weird?
no
Yeah,
degrees,
for real.
Then you did the same with alcohol. Black and white, no degrees.
Facts.
Don't give me this shit about. Oh, it's
Ethan
black,
is
yeah.
just kind of
What-
boomer
what is the
boomer
gambling going on?
comedy
Like,
a lot of the
dying on
time.
From the slots pulling out of my arms. What are you on about?
Look at Mizkif's
what a dumbass.
perspective.
Yeah, because I think I don't have the same opinion on poker.
How many Mizkif points do I have?
Been
for you?
sponsored one time, and I honestly forgot to just do it the next couple.
He's been
weeks, and I
keeping
never got
score?
paid, and we don't
XQC3,
even get
H3H3
paid for
2,
just doing it,
180,
'cause I think the
Mizkif
name
3,
just
Train
sounds so
21,
fucking
Issue with that
Hassan
as
1.
well. And the
What is
reason
this
why I don't
point
feel the same
scoring?
way about slots
I
as I
literally
do about poker.
there's not been a
For
hashtag ad
example,
five on Friday.
You're
raining at the hut.
You're hiding at some.
The green screen joke was great, but now he's overdoing it. He's taking it too far. Retro, what's up?
And promoting certain
Rainy weather.
vices. And I'm trying to describe to you by showing you the boundaries of my moral system so you can understand where I'm coming from. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so close to 5K followers
what
on
if I
Twitter.
gamble unpaid for $10 on stream.
Off stream? What?
No, on stream. I gambled $100. on stream.
Morality,
And-
Brandon.
And I gambled.
Morality. Mostly.
Right?
Gambling on
Black
stream
and white.
routinely.
It's
Okay,
bad.
this is a you are
No.
talking about an extreme circumstance to make it seem less
Ooh.
innocuous to a bunch of people who cannot comprehend how bad this is.
So it
would
seems
still be
like
bad.
it
would
seems-
still be
it-
bad.
it
Even if you
seems-
See, this
gambled
conversation
$800
doesn't work because Hasan just said innocuous, and I don't think, like, half the stuff he's saying XQC won't understand.
hand.
No,
It's impossible.
Things are black and white. And when it's
I don't even know what is it? Innocuous? Innocuous?
Listen, I said this to Ethan in the beginning. If you're gonna say it's bad, you have every right to, and that's fine. The problem was in the beginning, this was used, whether it was you or whether it was Ethan, in order to start this entire show off, right? Petty tactics were used.
QXC
Insinuating
that
QXC
we are
plays
all
StarCraft. I know who that
scamming
is. I don't know where he's at. I
Bro,
don't care.
in the beginning, and we're selling it to children. That's what it started as days ago. Do you understand? That's what
It's
it
a
started
multiplier. Yeah, that's a multiplier.
No, but you
offense.
cannot bundle us up in there, and then now that we're here, say it's none of that. But
Wait, what's
ethically
the-
speaking, this is
Wait,
based
am
in
I
this
missing
country.
a point? Because I haven't backed away from a single claim.
I'm
So
talking- I'm talking about
please.
Ethan, how this entire thing
we're talking
started.
to me
You
now?
understand?
I'm in the bro. I'm at the hut in Calco, bro.
See, in 2012, Ethan, this kind of stuff would have worked, but we're in 2021. People are
True.
Hassan,
like,
the problem with
doing
you,
these little
Harder than
the
what?
problem with
I'm
you-
not
the problem
backed away
with-
from a single point. I don't want to relitigate the
problem
same
with
back
Hassan
on every
is that-
point, this entire fucking show.
Train's
Hassan,
kind of right. It's
place
kind
you
of
say
cringe.
legit. It's in a
Cringe
fucking hut
humor.
in the middle of some goddamn country with
I'm
a piece of
saying-
land I've never even heard of. Dan's well educated. He doesn't know
Place
heard of it
I'm
either.
saying is, listen, I'm saying
What's the name
the
of the
gambling
country?
streams.
Yeah,
I do,
Ethan's just
that's
happy
how
with
I
all the
did.
drama that
Those
just
are
got
legit. Do you understand? We're not sitting there playing
riled
fake money.
up.
We're not sitting there fucking scamming and rigging. I'm losing. You're basing everything off of a clip of where I win.
It's
instead
pretty
of watching
easy
my
to roast
20-hour
Ethan, I'm
fucking
not
stream.
gonna
That's
lie.
what I'm saying is legit.
I think
These
you're
things
hyper
that-
focusing on
Things
again.
that no. These things that you're
I
grasping.
think they're having a
at about
decent
other
conversation, but
countries, where
Ethan's
they're
throwing it
based.
off.
I
I
don't know what those
agree.
are
Hut and
or how the
Calco.
fuck.
Wait,
But
Ethan
that's
already-
also
Ethan,
why I
I
don't
think-
really watch
that's
his
not my statement,
podcast.
And I personally don't care about that. I think my opinion is
Jesus.
broader
They're
than that.
debating about gambling on
It's
Twitch
completely irrelevant
Retro.
to me because I never made that statement and I don't really care.
Okay,
I
Hassan,
understand why someone could make that speculation given how
Wait, I don't get why X3 and Train can say they don't give
previously on the
about kids
internet.
gambling and that's
I don't
not their
think
problem.
Ethan ever
There's
said
literally
that
nothing
either of
wrong
you
with
guys are
saying that.
personally involved
Say they
in
don't
stake
kids gambling,
in
it's
a
not their
similar
problem.
capacity to, like, the CS:GO shit. And I'm not
I
very
think to an
into CS:GO
extent,
stuff in general, so
like
would
I've
never
said,
have been able to make that
streamers have no
comparison, right?
responsibility
Even
on
if
how
it
they
was like that
influence their audience,
So having
but I
said
think
that-
there is a
having
line
said
to
that,
be
the
drawn,
arguments that I've
right?
made have not been
Like,
addressed
if they
or
just
when
streamed
addressed, you
gambling
agree with me, it seems
like 20 hours a day, and we're
The
like,
thing is
yeah,
that-
you should do it.
okay, that it's
Yes,
very
gambling's good.
irresponsible. It
Hurry,
leads
go
you
get
to,
a
like,
card, go
$2.3
gamble.
billion
Then I feel like there'd be a
losses.
problem, but that's
And
not the
I
case.
personally think if
It's
this
like
kind
now
of behavior
he's just
is
playing with
so
his dog. I
destructive
don't.
to the tune where it's like it makes you
Kinda
15 times
Pepe
more likely to
Pains.
commit suicide. It's the most suicidal prone addiction out there. I think that promoting that to an
a
audience,
close
no matter
second
what
being,
their age is
alcohol
harmful.
and drugs, right?
Promoting it to a younger
A
audience that
close
is
second-
impressionable is even more harmful. Promoting it to a younger audience that's impressionable through a website that is regulated is still bad, but unregulated because they're based out of Curacao is the worst fucking thing you
His
can
dog's
do.
name is
That's my
Alfredo.
argument. So I've addressed every single
Don't
point
give me
that
that
you have
argument
made
when I
so
have
far.
I have an older fan. I have an older base, 100%.
Does that make sense though? Do you guys understand? I want to make sure that like this
Listen,
is as
don't
clear
jumble me
as
up with the
humanly
12-year-old
possible.
PG-13ers. That's all I'm saying.
Hassan, I never argued.
I haven't
against
watched
that.
Drama Alert in
This
so long.
podcast has been like a 3v1, and Train already knows my stance about Gamba. I'm already kind of against him. I know people keep thinking that I'm like defending Gamba. I was only in the first place to stop something from people from lumping us with actual scam lords. I think it's kind of unfair, and I don't like it. Lumping us, it's just bad. I don't like it.
Hey, Trainwreck, if you're
Okay,
trying to be transparent, why is it that all the videos you post on YouTube is of you winning jackpots?
Because that's
I
what
don't post
people want to
videos of me
watch.
on YouTube.
Oh, this is Trainwreck TV highlights. That's not you.
My channel is Trainwrecks TV. That's my
Sorry,
channel.
Train TV highlights.
Yeah, that's
So
not
these-
me, buddy. Nice job, though. Really good. Really good fucking investigative work. Really good. Really fucking good, man.
Step it up, producers. Come on now.
God
Really
dang it,
fucking good,
Ethan.
man.
That
That's
is
my favorite.
shameless.
Producers, step it up.
Oh my
doesn't
gosh.
matter. You
That big
also,
of a
you
mistake.
also
Doesn't matter
win
now
your
that he's
wins,
wrong,
right?
right?
That's a
Doesn't matter
pretty.
now that he's wrong.
He's saying that's not that big of a mistake to make. That's a really bad mistake to make.
you're
If you're gonna
trying,
try to
dude.
call someone
Yeah,
out
it's
like
there,
that.
those people are watching. It doesn't matter that they got it wrong.
Those
By
people
the way,
are
Train
watching.
Hey,
TV
reaching this
highlights
hard,
do
he's gonna
not-
break his
that's
arms
not
doing
me.
that
No
shit.
Train TV
association
is
with
not
it.
me. No, it's not me. That is not
Hey, well,
me.
you should remove those videos because it's putting out the wrong impression of you, dude.
So now he has to control what other people post of him? What?
Not what you want to put out
Oh,
there.
What a horrible take!
If this argument was just about
That is
wins and
the
promoting
worst
wins,
take I've
then you
ever
could easily,
heard.
make this.
Oh
a
my
counter, right?
gosh.
But even then, even if we are
Oh
exclusively
my,
talking
he,
about the promotional
listen,
wins, like,
dude,
you talk about chasing that
1,000
win.
points to the
You pin your
opposition.
wins on your
Actually
chat
just
so people use it to
obliterated
rate
his
the team and
entire
wins you have thus
argument.
far, or if you're up or
Oh
down.
my
So obviously,
gosh.
you do understand that it's a motivator. This is
Ethan,
content.
what?
Ultimately, it's content, right? It's good content. When you're losing,
Oh,
and
what a
it's all-
disaster.
No, it's not about content. It's not about content. I do it regardless. Do you understand?
What?
If I was at 1,000 viewers, I'd do it. This is what I do. Why are we pretending
oh.
like
There's
anything
the content
happened?
element to it.
I've been gambling since the beginning.
No, I
Do you
understand
understand?
Oh.
content. It's
OG
compelling too.
gambler.
Like
Yes,
I
but
think
that's
it's
not
I think
the
it's compelling
primary
content. Don't get me
reason.
wrong.
Do you understand? It's not
It
the
definitely
primary
is content,
reason.
to be honest.
Explain this photo.
It happened.
That
The
clip
content
channel
thing happened.
That clip
If it
channel
wasn't
promotes the
content,
same
people
concept that we
would
were
watch
promoting, by the
it.
way.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is I didn't do
Explain
it for the
this photo,
content
Train.
aspect.
Train. That clip channel
photo.
literally
I mean,
proves the
they would
same
win
argument
because
you yourself
Hasan's
made
a
over and over again.
freaking
The clippable
unit.
moments
How
are your
tall was
victories,
Hasan?
and that's what people care about. That's what people gravitate towards. If you
That's
were
my point.
losing all the
Thank you.
time, it still wouldn't matter because
Hasan
no matter
is
what
6'3",
happens, you're ultimately
dog.
going to win. And even if you were losing all
Wait,
the
how
time,
tall is
people are
Train?
clearly still getting on board and signing up for the website or gambling more on that website after watching you.
Yeah, Train's
And
5'11".
that's precisely why they're paying
Yeah,
you $1 million.
Hasan's a Hasan's a
No,
freaking
they are-
Chad,
they
bro.
are
Hitting the
losing
bag
money
is one
on me.
thing, right? And by
They
the way,
are
it's not a
losing
bad
money,
thing.
and my affiliates show that. They are losing money on me. They pay me because if I'm going to go live, they want it to be on their site. They find it more damaging if I'm on another site versus being on theirs. Do you understand? They don't pay me because I'm bringing them money. Do you understand that?
How are you not afraid that you're going to make more Trainwrecks out there, by the way? Like, that's my point. People love you, dude.
Right,
They
and if
look
you,
up to you.
but if you're gonna give that argument, Hasan, I need, like XQC was saying, I need consistency amongst everything across the board, not just this that I'm involved with and XQC is
am.
involved with. All
I
your
think I am
mutual
pretty
friends.
consistent. People
I
call me
actually
a
agree with
virtue
Train on this
signaler
one.
all the
I don't
time
agree
for
with
this
him.
reason. I
The
literally
alcohol
had a
thing was a prime
conversation
example.
personally with Yasuo when he
mean,
asked me.
Where's the
I
picture? you're
personally
linking, brother?
told him, no
on my
cameras, no
screen.
nothing.
That's
like,
not
that
what my
I think
argument is
what he's doing
about.
is wrong.
We already know it's
Where is
bad.
it?
We already know it creates gamblers.
It's on my
He
stream.
could gamble.
It's
You
just-
could
it's a-
gamble the
it's
5
just a
viewers.
goof.
Where is
You
it?
would
There's
still
a
be
picture of
employing
him
people
who,
with different- That's just kind of how it
I
is.
love him.
It
Hasan?
doesn't
But I
play
think
how
he-
much
what I-
or
I think
who's
he
doing
was
it.
right.
Trying to find it.
It's still promoting
It's just a
gambling.
stupid
I get
picture.
it.
It's
Hang
not
on.
that big of a deal.
Let me find one
Yeah,
of him
see,
standing.
Those, I'll give it $1.50. Like no cap. Those
I'm
motherfuckers
muted
ain't
it.
watching
I'm
me. If
holding
they're
the
watching
button.
me,
See my
they
hand?
have a parent right behind them, and that parent is a fucking.
There's no
idiot.
pictures of him
I'm holding
standing.
the
I don't think a
baton, you
5-year-old will watch me.
fuckers.
Just an
There's
image that I
no
want.
shot.
Thank you. Peace and love.
That's funny
Look,
though.
at
Yeah.
the end of the
Both
day,
off.
I think we are having we are not going to see eye to eye on this one, you know, and I think we've all presented our positions on this. I think if I can make some conclusions that we.
This is what he looks like. If you don't know, if you never watched Hasan, this is what he looks like.
Degrees of
He's
badness.
huge though.
You know, someone like Aiden Ross,
The
who's not even
Hasan and
playing with
Ludwig
his own
picture?
money, who has a younger.
Is there a picture of
audience,
both of
who
them?
By the
is-
way, you also have clips on your personal channel that like show you winning $400,000 and you know this last minute bet saved me a lot of money, which is fine. Like you know, you show that doesn't make it worse overall. My point is that like it's.
I
all
tell
bad.
people not to post this shit.
Okay,
at all.
Hasan,
my main YouTube should just be my content, and that's it. There
Okay,
shouldn't be wins.
Hasan, I went to
If
YouTube,
there
okay?
is, then-
Dang,
I
he's
watched your
taller than
party highlight.
X.
I saw
That's
you
crazy.
drinking heavily. I went out there, I drank as much as you did, and I passed out. I was blacked out. Motherfucker.
Facts.
You saw a party highlight where I'm drinking heavily. I'm sorry. What?
Well, I want
it was
a
a
meatball
joke.
sub
It was
from
like, dude,
Subway if you
where
don't
you going with
mind,
this?
Brandon.
Dude, come on, but like,
if
that's
that's
facts.
something I did, I mean, if
Big
it's not
facts, Santos, big
hypothetical, then
facts.
Yeah, I would want to fix that. I would not want to have that up. I think that's actually not good.
Okay,
I
so
used to
see,
get
this is
meatball
also
subs from
inconsistent
Subway a lot.
across the board on all
Yes,
those
Chad,
matters,
not
and get
you.
into a
Okay.
podcast with your two friends,
I
and
don't
let's
have
do
to care about
100,000 viewers
everything.
on each of
Just
them.
because I'm not passionate about every single fucking thing bad happening in the world doesn't mean that I can't care about what you're
When you
doing
use
wrong.
the example
you're
of
wrong,
But he can't pretend like he cares or is passionate when he's just like memeing in the background.
Or
day.
should you not?
I
We're
do
not
talk
gonna
about a
agree.
lot of these issues.
I don't
by
mind
the way.
Subway. I like
literally
Subway.
do.
We're not-
Oh yeah,
We're
you
not
didn't
gonna
seem to talk
agree.
about a lot of it. Yeah, the other day on the
Okay,
podcast
I'm
that
gonna
you
do
wouldn't
a
let me in
stream now
about the alcohol
dedicated to
promotion.
every bad
You
thing
weren't
in the
very vocal
world,
about
just
that
so I
one,
can
were
come
you?
back in
When it was
30
right
years when
there
I'm
in your
done
face.
And then talk to
Were
Train.
you, Miss Hasan?
Until I've criticized every fucking issue in the world, I have no
No,
moral.
if
I
you
have
make your
no
primary
ground
focus
to talk
about
to.
the kids, then yeah, I would like to see alcohol
Okay, I'm gonna
against
go into
alcohol
Save the Kids
sponsors. Yeah.
store so I can talk to Train in 10 years from now when
100%.
I'm done.
Okay, but you understand that you have not actually
Is there one person in the world
successfully.
qualified to criticize you, Train? trained by that metric?
What was that?
Is there one
What?
person in the world who is qualified to criticize what you do.
I
You're
think I
allowed to
am.
you're allowed to criticize what I
Oh, I am.
do when you're using fucking facts, not some bullshit about scam, rig, and some trash. Do you understand?
Okay, you're
Well, I
hyper
mean,
focusing
listen,
on the
it's all-
scam rig
People,
trash
okay,
shit. I
yeah,
never
and-
Let
made
me
that.
reiterate this. People
Not
that
talking to
like
Hasan, just
Gamba,
over him.
that like doing that content, and that are doing it.
What's
and
up, Superbad?
promoted to do, who
Listen, we're
are
not
being
gonna
paid to do
agree.
it, will be
I used to
continuing
eat
do it
Subway all the
regardless of
time.
my opinion, yours, look, until it
More
is
people are gonna do it
outright
if you're doing
banned.
it. More people are gonna do it if you're doing it. Your fans are gonna do it. He's
UFC
making
is
$1 million a
sponsored
month.
by
I don't care
steak?
what you do with that $1 million. If
Really?
you happen to
Well,
spend it
I've
on
actually,
gambling,
okay.
I'm actually
I don't
down.
care.
I'm actually
Listen,
down
listen.
$1.5 million, but thank you.
Okay, great, fantastic. Listen, this is where if you guys, what's your affiliate code? I'll give you a promo. Steak.
I don't want it.
Someone tell me what it is.
Don't tell me.
Steak?
Don't. I don't push it at all. Don't do it.
Well, I'm gonna do it for you. I want you.
I don't
I'm
want to
gonna
do
help
it.
you out. No, I
now
want
you're,
to.
now you're just being an asshole. No,
This is weird.
Yes, I am. I know I'm not being an asshole. I want you to get paid.
that's just weird.
This is
That
weird.
is a
This
really,
is
really
the
weird.
headquarters.
this is so cringe.
If you trust, if
Yikes.
this is the place where you want to put your money, right behind me, you can head on over to Steak Casino and play with the likes of Trainwreck and get a huge, not a huge return. You're guaranteed to lose your money from the.
Oh, this
What are
is
you doing?
so
Train
Pepe
himself.
Pains,
Train
bro.
Checkmate.
That's what I say. Yeah, you will guarantee. You guarantee to lose it.
Guaranteed to lose your money.
100%. Yes,
there.
you will lose.
Right into this shed.
Wait, why did you feel weird about plugging something that you get paid to advertise?
I
Yeah,
don't
why is that weird?
because I
Dude,
don't
it's on
like.
your screen
I don't-
every
I don't
time.
like-
Every time you stream,
Because
it's
I
on
don't
your
like
screen.
affiliate codes. I don't like it. I think
why is it
affiliate
on
codes are
your
weird.
You
the
have it on
whole
your
fucking time.
stream, dude.
Yeah, it's on my stream for people
Okay,
who
guys,
are gambling.
you're
Take the
being
$1 million.
ambiguous about this. It's like if somebody was on this podcast saying, "Guys, look, guys, I drank G Fuel. Guys, get code XQC." Like, dude, it's like, dude, it's just weird. Like, you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
it's
then
just-
why does he? Why
because
did
he's
Train
being
say?
coy, like,
Okay,
he's like,
it's
that's
just
one thing.
weird,
But Train
like,
said he
I'm
doesn't like
popular,
affiliate
but I'm
codes in
not
I don't
general.
push my
I
code.
get paid a lot of money, but I don't
The
like
code
it.
is there
It's
for
like-
people who gamble already that are
Yeah,
degenerates like
yeah,
me,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
can. That's it. I don't push it though. I verbally
You
tell
know,
people
you
not to
don't push it,
gamble
you're
all the
saying.
time.
You do.
Right now, what you just did right there, Ethan, has pushed it more than me in 3 months. So congratulations.
Yes, I'm sure the people that watch you day in, day out are not using the code that's explicitly displayed on your screen. They're not using it versus me pointing at a shed in the middle of fucking nowhere saying this is where it's located. I'm sure everybody's running to go sign up for Steak. It's located in this fucking shed. I'm sure I'm doing all ton of damage to the youth, the people of America.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Okay,
Excellent.
I really want to reiterate because I think people are really not getting. So my points on my stance is, this is like an opinion and a degree thing, but I agree. Gamba bad, shouldn't do it on stream. It is a lot of people very damaging. I think most people will agree with that.
Agreed.
I did it, and I agree with that. I get it.
Okay.
I was rooted in mainly in this idea, Gamba content because I'm enjoying it, and whenever I'm enjoying something, chat enjoys it. I enjoy doing it, and I love doing it. Okay, I understand the impact of it, and I more understand it now. But I
Someone
really
said
wish
this
that
is the
even
male
after these
version of The
experiences,
View.
You guys didn't lump people like me with legitimate scam lords and scum
Perhaps
lords.
this is why no
It's
one
bad.
mentioned your name originally when we were talking to Aiden, and you thought we were talking about you and got mad and got offended when no one was talking about you because you already have admitted all these things.
I actually don't think I said anything really bad about
The only
XQC
time
to begin with.
XQC's name was brought up was when I was talking about normie streamers. When I said XQC is the biggest streamer on the fucking platform, are you telling me that he's a normie streamer to
Hi, Blabs.
make fun of him for sucking off Aiden Ross?
What did I
That
suck
is
off?
the only
What,
time
Gamba?
your name was brought up, and that's
What?
precisely
They're just
why
all
I
they're
said-
debating about
I
the
love it.
gambling streams.
no,
My
no,
brain's
no,
about had
I'm
enough.
very confused as to why you got so personally mad.
It's such a stun lock. It's insane.
Ethan brought up Trainwrecks. Understandable that
This is as stun locked as I've ever seen anything ever. Any argument.
Criticizing you at all.
Because
never accused you of
it's
scamming
a
anyone, dude.
dishonest. It's a
I
dishonest
think what
approach.
we call it. I think what we call this in the Among Us industry is a self-report.
Okay,
Well,
motherfucker,
I'll tell
listen.
you- no, real quick,
no.
XQC, real
You
quick.
set up the self-report because
Being such
you created an unfair scenario maliciously where 3v1,
100%. I
three
agree.
analytical individuals would fire shots at Adin.
My brain
Some
is
19-year-old
melting.
fucking
Dude,
basketballer
it wasn't a
from
setup. He chose to call in. It
Three
wasn't
v
He
a
one.
wanted to
setup.
come on. He wanted to come on. We
He
weren't gonna
wanted
fucking
to
talk
come on.
about
It
it.
wasn't like a big old- we
that's just
didn't-
that justifies
Dude,
me
it wasn't
dismantling
the
him.
mastermind
And
thing.
now
He wanted to call in.
you fuckers, okay, listen.
Are you
You
saying me to give
dis-
his analytical, by the way? Because that's hilarious.
dismantle them one point at a time, leaving
Adam?
no points for any
XQC.
intelligent
Guys, I'm
counter-argument,
happy to
and you
announce-
purposely locked me out of it. It was
Do you think
malicious.
This was a better, do you think
It
this was
was
a better defense of
intentional.
cryptocurrency
It was
streaming,
intentional
in your mind
and
than
out
what
of
Adam
bad
did?
faith.
Exciting
Fuck
announcement,
you.
guys.
X,
If you head on over to
listen.
stake.com, you can use code H3. We just
but, like, for
received
real.
our affiliate code today. You get $500 free if you deposit
What?
$10,000, and you can play in this shed.
Okay,
This
okay,
is so
here's the thing,
cringe.
Wait. Hassan.
This is
Guys,
so
head on over to my
cringe.
stream if
Real
you want
quick,
to use
so-
code
This is
H3
so
at
cringe.
stake.com.
So after being here, right?
Bonus.
Here's
Because
what I've
I'm not
learned.
defending anybody.
Jack the
If you're
L
gonna
sit.
fuck up
Oh
Gamble,
my
You
god.
don't get to lump everybody in and using Aiden as a
X.
focal point, aka sole representation
Yes.
of the Gamba across. You don't get to do that. You
Here's
don't.
what I've
You
learned.
already apologized for it. You were in the same boat as Miskiff, so I don't know
here
why you're
is-
still mad. No
here's
one
what
was
I've-
saying you're in the same boat.
Because
Here's what I've
when
learned.
we
You're
get
still
lumped
defending it.
in,
I gotta pee real quick.
okay,
Dog, you literally, no one lumped you in. You lumped yourself in, and now you're mad and digging
The
yourself
media,
a larger hole because you're making it
every-
seem like you're defending cryptocurrency gambling.
everything has been doing it. I always get the short end of the stick.
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
Okay. All that big titles, put my name in there. I always get lumped in. And when you guys put lies or things that can be disproved, right? And the only person who can disprove that
Disprove
when I'm
anything.
being lumped in is Aiden. It is out of bad faith, and you fucking know it.
Bro, you
And
literally, we never had this conversation with your name involved. I don't know why you're still on this. Okay?
Here's what I'm upset about. Let me tell you.
We literally
Okay.
never brought you up in that entire
the
fucking
at
conversation.
the
Go watch
end-
the entire thing.
Real quick. Okay, drop that. Listen.
It's the truth.
Here's the problem here. He said his conclusion, his concluding words, I'll say mine. At the end of this entire conversation, we came to the conclusion, right? That gambling is bad.
Yes.
Yes.
Use code H3.
So
at stake.com.
what does that confirm to me? Exactly what I've been saying. This is all
you
for
guys
the
are
fucking
misconstruing this.
show.
You guys
Because
act
the way this started wasn't we think gambling
If
is
the
bad.
media
It started
does it,
with
No, it
and they
was.
leave
People have been
no,
saying
it
space
started
for
with the most
interpretation,
scumlord of shit ever.
I
It
will
started
be
with
lumped in.
scam, rigged, and children
I'm
specifically.
gonna lose my mind.
I
I'm
have-
gonna lose my
That's
mind.
good.
Guys,
Sorry. Hassan, not
yeah.
you. Hassan, not you. I'm talking
Say
to
whatever you
Ethan.
want.
Ethan's shots to me, not you, Hassan. Ethan shots to me before your fucking podcast. Do you understand?
All valid.
I'm not talking to you, Hassan. I'm talking to him.
All interesting, valid points to make.
He started with children. He started
Yep.
with scam and rig toward me.
Yeah.
And now that we're in the call, all it is we think gambling's bad. So here is the conclusion.
What we've
This
debated,
was
the
all
other
done
issues
to
as
sell a show.
sparsely
No, this was done to
possible.
sell a
Short
show.
of not
It was
having
done
in their
from
fucking
updating.
data center
It was
and
done
this
for
shed in the middle of
relevancy and your
Cal.
introduction
I
to
can't
Twitch.
obviously prove that they're
That's
scamming.
what
So
it was
what's the
done
point of
for.
debating
And it's
it? My
fucking petty.
point is that obviously in the absence of having absolute proof, I am only I'm guessing based on my experience and knowing about unregulated industries that it's possible they're doing those things. It's definitely interesting and worth bringing up. Obviously, I was short of having fucking evidence again and being in this shed, which is in the middle of
And you did
Cal. Then what's the point?
You
keep
didn't talk
bringing it
about
up.
it like you were short of evidence. You talked about it like
watch
it was
it again.
fact. You
Go
understand?
watch it again.
Okay.
Go watch it again, and meanwhile, I'll watch your 10 hours, 12-hour stream where you're 20-hour stream where you keep saying don't do this with the code on the screen.
I never
That's
mentioned
perfect.
the stakes, by the way, but also, I think the stakes don't matter because ultimately, what is going on? I mean, the stakes is a multiplier. If the stakes are fucking, gamed in your favor, if they're juiced up, then it's really scummy. But ultimately, people see your wins, and they are a significantly better motivator than your losses. Your 19 hours of losses are a deterrence. Okay, that's my point, and that's been my
I
point.
just love how all the arguments here are like pointed out.
Doesn't change. They're all relevant.
Holy fuck. All right.
Yeah,
well, hey,
I know.
guys,
It's
good
hard.
talk. It was great meeting you, H3. Great meeting you
It
again,
was
Hassan.
nice meeting you. Thank you for calling
Great
in.
meeting you
No
again,
problem.
Hasan.
Yep. And XQC, it's always a fucking pleasure. Hey, you let me know. Send me a
Yes,
picture of that
man.
cock.
Never seen no muzzle on there, but it might be good though. My daddy know better. I'm about to get to him.
Squirt it all around, and then I'm gonna rub it smooth everywhere.
Mustard.
And what I'm
Come
doing
on,
is just
man. Now don't
getting
put
it
no
on
mustard on.
a
You need to put a
binder,
little
enough to
seasoning on
make
that
the
thing.
seasoning stick to it.
What? Man,
Absorb
come
into
on
the
now.
meat,
Get that
give
pep
it
off
a
there.
nice
Come on,
crust.
somebody come get this,
And
man.
when
Come
you
on
do
now.
use the
Come on, get that
seasoning,
pep
make sure
off.
you
That's
use
just
something
too
that's
much
heavily,
doggone
heavily
pep.
concentrated
I don't
in
even want to
salt
see
and
this no
pepper.
more.
That's really all
Oh,
you
what
need
happened?
for a
No-
brisket.
God! Oh my God! Oh, why you putting all that pepper on there?
Maximum flavor out.
Take that off of there!
Every single inch of it.
Get